Floyd and he was me,
Yeah.
he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit,
Yeah.
as me being his little brother, hey little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it.
Right.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine, busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
The JBT is back at it again, y'all. This time, amazing raffle for the holidays. You know, replenish the pockets. Sometimes things go grim and, you know, you spend a little bit more than you anticipated, but we're here to help you out. $5 to get you in, $20 to get you in 5 times for winner takes half. Hold on. I didn't know that was the details, y'all. Hold on. Cut.
Hey, Remo.
Hey, yo, Karen, why y'all ain't let me know that the prize was winner takes half? Now, this is dope.
It's been running for some time now, silly.
Is JBT a content creators ought to get into this?
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
No.
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy.
No content creator, just JBT supporters, sorry.
Whatever. Bye. Like I was saying, $5 to get you in 1 time, $20 to get you in 5 times. Winner takes half. You can't win if you don't play, man. Jump in the raffle. JBT Network 1 is the way you get in. Leave your name and the means of contact. And enjoy the holidays.
What's good, man? What's good with the fam on this good Wednesday? Oh, man, pardon me. Good Thursday. Back to build on this boxing, the early AM build. Get boxing is just do high. Only we do. We one of one in this space, man. These dudes argue boxing, we build it. It's shit totally different than Twitter trolls. Well, we gonna talk a little bit today, man. We gonna talk a little bit, man. You know, I see some things floating around that we got to speak on, man. But again, before we do, if y'all catch this on a playback, make sure you smash the like button, sub to the channel. Make sure you turn your notifications on. And come say what's up to the dopest chat in the land. Shout out to the JBT family. Everybody that's in the raffle. We giving back for the holidays. It's a correction. We're not giving away half the bag. We giving away the entire bag. So to one lucky winner, man, best of luck to all y'all. I hope y'all win y'all some money, man. $5 to get you in, $20 get you in 5 times. Anybody that's send a cash app over $10, I will automatically put you in the raffle myself. and we gonna keep building, man. Give you a chance to win you some monies, you know. So let's get to it though, man. Where we at on the like chat? We got 1 million likes yet? Not yet. It's all good. We gonna get there. Ace, what's good, family? My girl don't bet on boxing. I mean, she don't bet on boxing, but I get you. She don't bet on boxing though. Banks, what's good with it? Nah, not a new time slot. I just had some free time this morning. You know, I used to do 2-3 lives a day. You dig? You know what I mean? Oh, you was about to adjust your nap schedule? Nah, we still at the same time. BJ, what's good with it, family? Crush the legend, my guy. D1, my bro. Appreciate you as always. Yeah, man. Let's hit these channel goals. Let's get to these 1 million likes. Let's hit the the super chat, cash app. Y'all know we build over here, man. Let's get to it, man. Judah Vision, my guy, Emmanuel, what it do? Rod V in the building. What's good, fam? Undercard boxing. You know, an early morning cook. KB, what's good with it, fam? Dodge J. What's good with it? Nah, I'm filling in for my good brother Jay Hardcore too. Nick Ballin TV, what it do, fam? Hey, what's good with it? Nah, I just filled in for Jay. Dante's Boxing Talk, my guy. I'm just filling in, and I had some extra time. Man. I had some free time this morning. I ain't have to do no running around, so you know. I said, let's come here. Let's build on some boxing. Let's talk a little bit. Let's have us a good conversation, man. And y'all know it's always a build with me. You can drop the link if y'all want. We can all discuss it because it's just a good conversation, bro. But I got to call some people out. I can still just not tell. He said he got nervous. Nah, Banks, we good. Marcus, what's good, family? Define irony, what's good? I'll never switch up without telling y'all first. I'll let y'all know. But this is just like, an extra build, But let's talk about it, y'all. We see all of this stuff floating around, and I'm a little disappointed because where y'all be at, man? Y'all don't be listening. How y'all don't be listening to the voice, man? The voice of boxing, man. The voice of Jersey, man. Didn't I play this clip? I played the clip for y'all in live time about Keyshawn and what he said. I guess people didn't see it. You get what I'm saying? Like he been spoke about his team, or reaching out or whatever it is he said. I'm gonna play the clip for y'all, man. But I got to call some people out, and then nobody in specific. Just I've been seeing it. I've been hearing it after the ever since Keyshawn beat up what's buddy name? That he just beat up. Pardon me, y'all. Who what's his name? Lemos. I think he stopped Lemos, right? Now you got people saying that, he's a better fight than for Tank than Shakur. And I got some questions, man. I got some questions because not too long ago, appreciate you. Hey, yeah, it was Lemos, right? Yeah, Motown was good with it, fam. Not too long ago, and I mean like a week or so ago, yeah, Keyshawn was the biggest clout chaser in the world. How did Keyshawn Davis go from clout chaser to contender to the best fight for Tank all in a matter of weeks? I question people, man. I question people. Do you really think that's the best fight, or are you just saying that? Because I was just told, you get what I'm saying, that he was clout chasing. Yeah, he was clout chasing. Yeah, he don't want this fight. Yeah, he just clout chasing. Yeah, man, you see Keyshawn is clout chasing. But how you go from a clout chaser to a challenger that fast without a title? So y'all telling me without a title, without the experience, he just jumped right in there. 12 fights in, he good enough to fight Tank right now, and that's the best fight for him. So y'all telling me the best fight for one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing, especially at the lightweight division, you're telling me the best fight for him is the guy with 12 fights, not the guy with 22? I can't see it that way. I can't see it that way. What happened to the whole, the experience factor? That just go out the window now, right? That just go out the window, man. Shout out to Keyshawn, man, because they forced to give you your just due. I'm going to talk a little bit of shit today. They forced to give Keyshawn Davis his just due. You know why? Because they don't like Core that much. They like, yeah, man, this a better fight. Yeah, he done took his spot. He done did this. Last time I checked, he ain't no 3-division champion. You give him, he's a silver medalist for sure. So he's of that cloth, but he ain't no 3-division champion. He ain't former unified. You get what I'm saying? There's no way the guy with 12 fights is going to be the best fight. And I get it. Y'all think stylistically. Yeah, stylistically, the way Keyshawn fights would favor Tank more than the way Shakur fight. Let's call this shit what it is. You want to stand there and fight with Tank? We already know how that typically plays out. Now, this is no slight at all to Keyshawn Davis. He speak how he's supposed to speak. He a fighter, he putting in the work. But I think it's a little premature to say that before he even win a title. Like, y'all ain't even have to see the man win a title. You ain't have to see him go 12 rounds. You get what I'm saying? And already, yeah, this is the best fight for him. Yeah. It's better fight than Shakur fight. Why? Because y'all don't like him? Because you don't like him? Because he's not proving more. So I don't know what we going off. Because we going off them 12 fights that people been shitting on since he been fighting. Like, is that what was proven that that's a better fight after 12 fights? Man, I seriously doubt it, man. I seriously doubt it. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis. That man went from a clout chaser to challenger all in a matter of weeks, bro, to being the best fight for Tank Davis at 135. I love this shit for boxing. I love it. But a lot of y'all don't keep the consistent energy. Anybody else in that situation, you will be calling them a prospect or they not ready. Now, because he done stopped Lemos, this the best fight for him. Nah, I totally disagree. Stylistically, it's a more favorable matchup. The way he fights, right? The fact that he liked to fight and mix it up, that's a more favorable matchup style-wise. So miss me with all that, man. Miss me with all that. Being a better fight, you're going to have to show me. Shout out to Key. I'm going to keep saying it. Shout out to Keyshawn because they force their disdain for another fighter is forcing them to give you your credit. I love it either way. But you got to be real with yourself, man. Experience matters, especially at that level. You know, I've said this and I'm going to continue to maintain this. If there was the fight tomorrow, would it be a good fight, entertaining fight? Absolutely it would. Keyshawn Davis can fight flat out. But again, without that experience, how much are you, confident that he's going to get the job done? It's not just about competing and doing well. It's about winning. So again, like I don't, y'all must think Keyshawn Davis is better than what y'all been letting on all this time. Because that's all I'm saying. This is no knock to any of the fighters. I don't care how people think of any of these guys, but at the end of the day, you forced to give this man credit because of the disdain of another fighter. You know what I mean? Maybe you like the way he fight better, so you feel like to your eyes, yeah, that's a better fight. But that's a more favorable matchup, and I'm just talking about style-wise. And then when you add in the inexperience that he can't make up for in 12 fights, like you can't account for the amount of experience that Shakur and Tank got with 30 and 22 fights with just 12. That's no knock to him. He only, he's putting his work in. He working the right way. But like I said, I just wonder how the hell he go from just being a clout chaser to being the best fight. All I'm doing is just pointing out how people don't keep it consistent and keep the same energy. If he fought Lemos, stopped him, and it was too early, what changed? Because he didn't have another fight. What actually changed for him to go from clout chasing to a challenger now to being the best fight for a guy at 35? They're telling us the best fight at 135 now is Tank and Keyshawn. It's amazing. It's amazing. More action with Keyshawn out there. Shakur deserved to fight. Nah, I get you, and I ain't tripping. I know what they mean because they like the way Keyshawn fight. He mix it up more. He like to fight. They feel like, Shakur's this runner. He's just gonna run. He's just gonna try to survive. Keyshawn don't fight like that. He's gonna try to fight. So I understand that. There's no argument with people that feel like, it'd be more entertaining, but that doesn't make it a better fight. Especially if you can't beat the guy. You get what I'm saying? That entertainment, that works for us. Keyshawn trying to win. So all I'm saying is I'm not here to argue nothing, but I'm here to make sense of this shit. I'm just saying I feel like the guy that almost has twice as many fights as him and is, multiple time champions. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like with the amount of experience, those guys are each other's toughest test. And I could be wrong too. Anything could happen when these dudes fight. But like I said, just if we being real and keeping it consistent and we going off of the body of work, then there's no way you're gonna convince me that a guy that did, had damn near half half as many fights, you get what I'm saying, without none of that championship experience, is the guy that, you get what I'm saying, is the bigger threat. You get what I'm, the more you fight Tank, you get what I'm saying, the more opportunities you give him. Simple. So yeah, it'll be a fun fight to watch. But at 12 fights in, bro, I can't really say that he gonna win. You get me? I can't say that, that's the tougher fight. I listen to the coaches, the trainers. I listen to what people say. And they make a lot, people complain a lot about Shakur's style. And I just think some of that, or a lot of it, is because he doesn't give you the looks you want. He's not going to allow you to do what you do best. You've heard a coach say it out his own mouth. Don't mess with Texas. What it do, my guy? Behind the hands TV. What's good, Brody? People hate him around for Benavidez. Keyshawn can fight Tank. Right. Get what I'm saying? They get me? You get me. That's all I'm pointing out. And we ain't mad at no fights. But I'm like, what changed, bro? What changed, family? Between the Limos fight and now? Nobody had a fight. Because I'm just pointing out. How the hell did he go from a clout chaser to the best fight all of a sudden? Like, all because he said that the team was, reached out or was negotiating, whatever he said. I'm going to play the clip in a second for y'all. But I just want to point out people don't keep it consistent. You get what I'm saying? Not too long ago, they was telling me Keyshawn Davis don't fight nobody. He ain't like that. He ain't this, he ain't that. He just be talking. He just clout chasing. Now today, it's the best fight at 135. It's a better fight for him than Shakur, man. Man, oh man. Tell me you don't want to see that fight without telling me you don't want to see that fight. Flyer Frequency, what's good with it? Couldn't even get on the panel. Damn. They was tripping out. No evidence, whatever. Another one bites the dust. Dragon Assassin, what's good, family? Call out the hater bandwagon jumpers with their inconsistency. Shakur should have been next, even though Keyshawn had a good fight. He had a great fight. Great performance, bro. Right. But I'm just saying, what switched, though? What switched? Because he was supposed to be at the Frank Martin. Now y'all just kicking him to the curb because you see the nice shiny toy that just backed out the garage, sparkling. You know what I mean? Y'all see Keyshawn, he's shining. Y'all like, yeah, that's the better fight. Yeah, I bet it would be. I expect some of these fans to say that. And you know why I expect them to say that? Because they know that's the more favorable matchup. I'm calling y'all out for that bullshit. And I'm just going off of what they've proven. It's not to say that Keyshawn won't be a very good fight and entertainer. You'll never hear me say that it won't be, right? But nah, bro, I'm going off of what I've seen and what they've proven. You get what I'm saying? There's no way I can just assume, like, yeah, because stylistically, yeah, the fight's more entertaining. I don't make it a tougher fight. I don't make it a tougher fight for that guy. That's a more favorable style matchup if you ask me. And I don't mean, that Keyshawn can't win, but like I said, 12 or say you get another fight, 13 fights in, I don't think that's enough experience to beat Tank Davis. I could be wrong as hell, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? P. Hunter was good with it, fam. Core/key versus Tank comes down to what the fans like a favor. Entertaining fights over a chess match is key. If not, it's core. It's that simple. Yeah. But again, just let's not make sure you get my point. How did he go from a clout chaser to a challenger and being the best fight all in a matter of weeks without having an additional fight? He fought Limos. The first thing they said, you think because you beat Limos, you ready for Tank? Tank ain't no Limos, but how the hell? Exactly. So I'm talking to those people that was pushing that. So how is today he's some type of challenger now? Now he the toughest fight. Yo, y'all crazy, man. All this time, let me find out y'all really been Keyshawn supporters on the low. It's all good to support boxing, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. So this ain't about the skill level of no fighters and knocking none of the fighters. This ain't about Tank and what he do and who he fight. It's just about people not keeping that shit consistent and just saying anything that they think a stick. And like how they say they throwing shit at the wall saying what stick. You already know. Dre Smith, what it do, fan? Man, I appreciate you. James, what it do, fam? I'm just pointing out the double standards and the inconsistencies within the energy with the people. Will Shakur even be available? We got Schofield. No. We not talking. That's not the conversation, though. The conversation ain't if he available or none of that. It's right exactly what I'm saying. How did Keyshawn Davis go from a cloud chaser to a challenger to being the best fight all in a matter of a couple of weeks? What changed? All it took was the interview that I already played on this channel for y'all. For people to say that, it's crazy. Maul Brooks, what it do, fam? ESPN trying to get paid too. You know it. Shout out to my brother putting some color in the chat. Much love to my guy behind the hands TV. Somebody always taking fights with built-in advantages. Boop, 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 bop, bang. You heard him in my Leonard Ellaby voice. Shout out to my bro, man. Appreciate the support. Always showing love to you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my bro behind the hands, man. Appreciate you, family. Like to see Keyshawn and the Ghost. That's still a good fight. That's still a good fight. Unc Dre, what it do, Unc? He said he's rushing his career. Keyshawn, just like a lot of young fighters, instead of putting in their time, they rather try jumping in the line by clout chasing. But that's the thing, though. Let's keep it in perspective. People called him a clout chaser. I never thought he was. I don't think he rushing. I think he's saying, like, whenever he send me a contract or whenever he ready to fight, I'm willing to fight him. I think you want people to speak that way. He said, you know, yeah, it's not next, you know, more than likely it's Baranchik. But the reason why I never called it clout chasing, because you really right there at the doorstep of a title. Once you grab that title, all that Tank's talk is validated now, because you have something that he could deem valuable or worth him fighting you. So it's still early, and I'm gonna be consistent with it. It's still a little early, but you got to be ambitious. You got to be hungry, right? We do see the man getting there and fight, mix it up. He's standing on business, so they know what the biggest fight for them is, and that's all. That's when I hear him speak, that's all he's saying. And he's saying, "Look, I'll fight this dude. I like to fight. I'll fight him." You get what I'm saying? So I like the confidence, and I think it's a little bit deeper than clout chasing, because, like I said, he right there within the earshot of the title, and he gonna have that title. I don't think Baranchik beats him. You get me? Said the man. He said, yeah, that still be a good fight. That still be a good fight. Shout out to Andre, man. Real present talk with Tommy, my guy. What's good, bro? A said, we'll switch to the W80 fans. Hey, it was an ill switch, wasn't it? Hey, all things, my guy. What's good with it, bro? Never consistent, always switching up, bro. They hard to talk to and reason with, too. J-Boxing, my guy. What's good with it, family? Drone showing off the Rolly on ESPN all night. Show that Rolly, y'all. Ball got that Rolly. Dragon Assassin in the biz. Shout out to everybody. Y'all smash the like button on the way in, man. We gonna build. Rick Terms, what it do? We gonna drop this link too, man. Could this be more strategic, get more money? Tanks in. If everyone wins out, should be courting Tank at the end of the next year. That's what Turkey and Eddie was talking about, right? I like that timeline. I ain't gonna lie, P Hunter, because it allowed Core to get a fight or two before going into a fight like that. And I'm just not against it. You want all the experience that, you know, that you can get going in there. Cross your T's, dot your I's. This shit is deeper than ducking. These dudes doing business, they making money, and they winning fights. And until I hear the people that's involved in making a fight take it off the table, I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking it off the table. And I'm not mad at people feeling like, you know, Keyshawn is a great fight or a better fight. I'm just pointing out their inconsistency, because what changed? You get what I'm saying? What changed? What changed? You know what I'm saying? What changed that fast? He beat Lemos. Like, have you ever seen Keyshawn Davis go 12 rounds? You know what I'm saying? I don't doubt that he can do it, but I'm just saying there's so many things you haven't seen simply because it's so early in his career, but he's standing on business every step of the way, right? But I think that's just jumping. That's just, you know, I don't know. You're kind of skipping the line on that one. I think the fight that need to be made is the one that we all been talking about. And the reason I say this is because he's obviously more proven. You get what I'm saying? It's hard for me to take a guy that got 12 fights and look at a guy that got damn near double and feel like he a better fight without having to prove it. The reason people even felt like Shakur is a fight or worth a challenge is because he continuously proved it. One thing that they got in common with him and Tank, you can say what you want. You can like who you want. You can feel like who gonna beat who. It doesn't matter. I ain't on that. I don't argue opinions. It's boxing. But they both started at 26. And they both proved, like, wherever they land, they're a top guy there. This is what I'm saying. So this is no knock on Keyshawn or anybody that likes that fight. This is just putting things in its proper perspective. You get what I'm saying? So don't confuse entertaining for what's going to be good, because you want to see the best fight possible. I want to see these dudes fight whoever is going to be the toughest fight possible. And I can't say with 12 fights in that Keyshawn is going to be the toughest fight for Tank Davis, because he comes forward and he likes to fight. I can't say that. You get what I'm saying? I haven't seen him prove half of what Shakur proved. You get what I'm saying at this point? So you could love him, hate him, don't want to see him. He born. There's no argument. I don't care about none of that. But I'm saying one thing that these dudes prove, both him and Tank, 26, they would have been top guys if they stayed there longer. They was top guys while they was there. Top guy at 30. You get to 35, it's the same thing here. You get what I'm saying? The same for Tank. The dude's just been on top of their game for longer and proving it. So yeah, of course, for me, I would want to see the fight. I don't care which one come first, to be honest, but all this, what's a better fight? We completely disregarding the fact that a guy is actually far more proven. You get what I'm saying? And I've seen him do it more times. I've seen him actually have championship fights. I've seen this stuff. You get what I'm saying? I haven't seen that yet from Keyshawn. I'm not denying that he won't get there, but it's very early. And like I said, it's amazing how people change from week to week, because this dude just was the biggest clout chaser a week or two ago. And now all of a sudden he the biggest challenger. Dude went from clout chaser to challenger in a heartbeat. That shit was super fast. Shout out to my guy, KO. Said Keyshawn still a clout chaser. His bluff just got called along with the ones that was capping for him. Shakur is the better fight and more proven. I agree with that. And look, I stick. Why I don't say it's clout chasing, because it got to be proven, right? I feel like he at the doorstep of a title where all champions can fight each other. So it's still a little early. He still got to go out there and win that fight. Anything can happen between now and then, but I think the consensus is that if he's in there with Baranchik, he's gonna beat him, right? So I just think he knows what the biggest fight is for him, right? And if you at 135 pounds, you can't act like Tank ain't there. That's how I look at it. Don't overdo it. Like, we heard you. You'll fight him. You don't gotta say more than what you've already said. You get me, we get it. So we know it ain't next. So don't overdo the call out, right? Like, we get that you want to fight him. All good, because we'll watch it, but still got a lot more to prove. You gotta put in more work. I think it's a lot of questions that you ain't had the opportunity to answer yet, just because it's early. So yeah, like I said, I'm with you. More proven guy. That's why I'm saying it's the better fight. Yeah, one might be more entertaining to you. I'm not about to argue that, but I'm talking about these two dudes have proven it far more than a guy with just 12 fights, respectfully. In his 12 fights, he's standing on all types of business. So I love what I'm saying from Keyshawn, but like I said, he just went from clout chaser to challenger. And it's not everybody saying it, but I see it. I see people saying it. Yeah, he took Shakur's spot. He didn't take anybody's spot. Them dudes got to live. They got to, do what they do, man. They got to run their careers and continue to do what's best for them. Shout out to Bruce Gas, the OG. Rozier was good with it. 2025, the Battle of the Davids. And then the Battle of the Davises. Richard was good with it, fam. How you feeling, Rich? J Boxing, appreciate the support, family. Much love.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to J Boxing, man. Once you show me your art, it's no change in my mind. The tongue speaks what's in your heart. I feel you. I feel you. I just want to point out the how people switch up from week to week. You get what I'm saying? I got you frequent. Rick Thames was good with it. Yeah, he said Claressa versus RemyMa might be on the Tank versus Roach. I seen that too. I was gonna talk about that as well. Mike Brown, what it do? Can Keyshawn stay focused for 12 rounds? And I don't doubt that he could, Mike. I don't doubt that he could, but I'm just saying we still haven't seen it yet. You get what I'm saying? Just to say what is it? There's so many things or situations that you just haven't seen him in quite yet because it's so early. So I just can't see that being the better fight than two guys that's obviously more proven. John, what it do? Lee was good with it, fam. Andy versus Keyshawn. I like that fight, but I don't think they I don't think they're gonna try to focus on that until Andy get more experience. Like, that's the same thing for me. Like, and this is the crazy thing. Speaking of clout chasing, that's exactly what Andy Cruz is doing. This dude keep talking about Keyshawn like he don't got a fight already lined up. And to be honest, he's farther away from a Keyshawn fight, I believe, than Keyshawn is from Tank. You get me? You got 4 fights, bro. And you got buzzed by Antonio Moran. You got some work to do, bro. They're not trying to make that fight William Old School. What's good, bro? How you feeling? I take Cruz over Keyshawn. I ain't mad at you, John. You like, man, he beat him 4 times in the Amis. He can beat him in the pros. I ain't mad at it, but I don't think so. From what I'm just going off of what I've seen, and that's how I came to the conclusion with the Tank, Shakur, Keyshawn. It's nothing wrong with Keyshawn wanting to fight and talk about the fight, right? But it's a little early for that. I just don't think that's what's going to materialize. You know what I'm saying? But you got an Andy Cruz on the other side, like he even less proven than all of them. So he got more to find out. He made himself unavailable with the Matchroom deal. I get it, but I just never thought that they was delivering that fight. Like I just feel like what's the focus? Can anybody really tell us what the focus is of the other side? Like we know what Shakur did, but we also heard what Eddie Hearn just said too. Schofield, Zepeda, Tank, right? I think that's a good lineup of fights. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm gonna say this. From all the stuff that came out and what I've seen, I was never sold that was the fight that was coming up. I was never sold that Shakur and Tank was the fight coming up. Like, I feel like when that fight happens, it's not going to be all of this confusion as to who was going to fight next. It's going to be clear cut and, undeniable. Like, that guy's fighting that guy and he's fighting him. It ain't going to be, oh, all right, well, we can't get Loma. Well, let's go get Shakur. That shit sound good. And I know fans ate that shit right up, but I just don't think that fight was coming to fruition like that. And again, it's many different ways you could look at that situation, man. Pertaining to Shakur, I remember people saying, won't he sign over to the PBC for multiple fights to get the Tank fight? And then come to find out, they don't even have that kind of deal in place for him to sign on for multiple fights. So the shit is just, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, man. I believe. I think the business of boxing tricked some people into thinking that fight was going to happen now, and it's not. So now, just like typical fans do, somebody got to be a duck. Anytime a fight don't happen, somebody got to be a duck. Terrell was good with it. He said that's why Tank mad. I bet he wants Shakur. You think he mad because he didn't get to fight Shakur after saying he not fighting him? I don't know. And again, this is not about ducking or being scared, because y'all know I don't push that shit over here. But how could you be so sold that a fighter was 100% sold on fighting a guy that he tells the people he's not fighting? And he didn't say I'm not fighting him because he ducked me. He just said I'm not fighting him. What has he done? He ain't done nothing. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. What I feel like he just be talking shit, but I don't feel like that fight was coming when people, no time this year. You know what I mean? Not under these circumstances, bro. Not under these circumstances. Shout out to my guy. Hey, man, appreciate the love, man, the super chat.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to man. Tim, what's good with it, Tim? How you feeling? That's just me. And I get it, man. It's so many ways you can look at all of this stuff. Blunt Sports was good with it, but I feel like the situation's got to line up and make sense for people. You know what I mean? Steven Espinoza did say that. I think people heard half of what he said and didn't really take it for what it was worth. And I like what he was saying. That shit got to make sense on both sides. What up, Blunt Sports? What's good with it? And if it don't, then we ain't gonna see no fight. You know what I'm saying? And I always question that, why is the business or the powers that be, the people that speak about these fights, why don't they just straight up say, guys, the fights ain't happening because dudes is ducking, instead of saying they're gonna revisit the fight and try to make it anyway? You know what I'm saying? And he was fighting for his life. Pros ain't the amateurs? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. B-Dog. I see B-Dog. GM was good with it, fam. Shout out to everybody in the building. Cool Dude Jones. Shout out to Cool Dude Jones. My guy Dante in the building. Old school in the building. What's good, Cool Dude? Shout out to you. Appreciate that support, family, as always. Man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
What's good with it, fellas? How y'all feeling, man? James, what up? The Butcher, what's good with it? Mr. Improv.
What's going on, young man?
What's good, fam? Talk to me.
Hey, look here.
I'll tell you something. Last time I had talked with you, I will tell you about that young man, Floyd Schofield. You understand me? I'm gonna tell you now. You remember? Look here, and he said to be one of the ones. I'm telling you, boy, you trying to figure out who's gonna be the best ones out of all them, and that 135 class is a real good class too. And I don't agree with you about that Andy situation with your boy Keyshawn. You understand me? Because I think he can come up and challenge him again. I think Keyshawn really don't want to mess with him no more because he kind of figure out he can't get that challenge. He get that barrier. But I'll be real short with it. But yeah, man, watch my boy. I'm telling you, boy, everything work out for the good, and those who believe will work according to the purpose. Well, I'm telling you, boy, that young man Floyd Schofield gonna do it, man. And I think he gonna win out on this class. And this is a good class. That 135 is saving boxing because the heavyweight class ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Because boxing going to the interest. And I'm telling you, who else saving the boxing too? I'm telling you, them Arabs, boy, thank God, thank goodness for them, boy. I'm telling you, boy, because they got that money. They want to see the best. We want to see the best, but we ain't got enough money to make it happen. They got enough money to make people come up out of their bag, put them, take the bags, and they ain't got a chance. You understand me? Well, I'm telling you. Yeah, but that's what it is. I'm going to get up and let everybody else go.
Oh,
I love you, young man.
Shout out to you, man.
And I'm going to keep pushing Pop.
You already know. Shout out to Kid Austin, man. I see you. He done talked his way into a fight. So he got one.
Well, that's your boy Keyshawn Douglas.
Hey, Kurt, real quick. Why would you say it's not good business to call a fighter a duck? Because I agree, but it's a reason for that, right? It's just, I think fans just be jumping to those conclusions, man. We see it all the time. Every fighter we talking about, I could tell you somebody that, you know, they duck according to the fans. So that's why I don't push that narrative, because it's foolish. It's foolish.
That duck talk.
It's foolish. KO, what's good with it, man? Shout out to everybody popping up on the early live, man. Just
yeah,
all
man. Is this your new slot? Is this what we own?
Nah. I just had some extra time this
good.
morning, man. I said, let me come stir the pot a little bit, talk some shit with the people, man. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. I know y'all. I got something to tell me. Talk to me, man. Y'all know this is what this all for. I want to hear everybody's point of view. So y'all, so whoever want to step in, go on ahead. The floor is yours. Boxing with 2-4 was good.
My thing is, man.
Talk to
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I hear you real good.
Okay. All right, look, man. Like I say, man, I know Key wants to fight, man, for real. But right now, Shakur is the one that should get the fight because of the accolades and things like that. I got to keep beating Tank ass. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when you look at it the way it is. The business of boxing wise, both of them guys got more accolades, got more, you know, more experience and all that. Whoever lose that fight, it's not a bad impression on either one of them where they at. You know what I'm saying? Them guys been champs at 26, 30, at 35. He about to, you know what I'm saying, win this WBO belt. You know what I'm saying? So he need to get his time in. He's about a year away, 2 years away, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But if you want it, you know what I'm saying? We from the 757, man. If you want it, man, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got to be ready with what come with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way we feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact he ain't no sucker, man. He ain't out there just calling this man out for no reason. But anyway, all that negotiation stuff, I don't take that stuff serious anyway, man. I look at it like, who is Tank gonna call out after his next fight? That's gonna tell us where he going with the next fight anyway, and who he really negotiating with, and where we stand with all that, man. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff just fluff, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Twitter people just want to put stuff on Twitter, all this, and you know what I'm saying? Don't talk their face, just don't have their face up there, just talk crazy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what that is, man. But like I say, man, at the end of the day, hopefully we get that fight down the line if it happened. If it happened now, so be it. You know what I'm saying? But out of the business of boxing, could you imagine if Tank lose to a 12-0 fighter, man? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
You know,
real. That's
so
not about him ducking him or not wanting to fight him. You know,
yeah,
it would
you
make
know,
sense. We gotta,
yeah,
you know, all that stuff matter. You know what I mean? Do
yeah,
that fight make sense?
all that figure into it, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Right.
that's just what we gotta look at boxing fans, man. We gotta stop fanboying and all that stuff, man, and just really look at what's happening with the sport. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What's going on, the behind the scenes things that goes on. It ain't just the fighters, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, Tank one of my favorite fighters. But sometimes I feel like
Right.
I gotta diss the dude because goddamn they talking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
know what you do?
you know what I'm saying? But
You
yeah,
know, I see that. I know how not to fall for that trap because we really love
yeah,
the boxing. So we just teach them how to do this shit the right way. If you want to say Tank the baddest dude in boxing, there's so many ways to do it without shitting on any other fighter. That's how I give it up. I can't tell nobody else how to do it, but I keep it like that. You will never hear me diss them to try to make my point. I don't have to do that. Yeah, and that's what a lot of boxing fans can't do.
Bro, you know what I don't
Flowers.
understand boxing fans. Like, why is Kid Austin not a good fight for Shakur? Like, there's a lot of question marks. I don't understand it, bro. I really don't understand how people are mad at the Kid Austin fight. I think it's a great fight.
Right.
When you mention that, I agree with you. But I come up with this understanding too. They really not mad about. They don't know what's going on with Kid Austin. It's just like he's just something fresh and new. Just like with them other boxers that we looking at right now, with them other young guys, the people's not up on them and they think they're not ready. You understand me? Kid Austin got 18 fights. Douglas got what, about 14, 15 some odd fights. They in that range. They coming up. They trying to continue to get up with this. You know what I'm saying? The challenge to get up with this thing. That's what it is. And they good prospects. They can win. They got to. Okay. When you talk about y'all boxers, when you talk about boxing, they got more than a boxers.
Good morning.
Any one of these guys that we looking at right now could be can mess with Tank. Get challenge Tank and get Tank a problem. Any one of them guys.
Right.
Man, the way boxing always goes, Kid Austin is a highly ranked contender. That's the way this shit's supposed to go. Taking that fight with Kid.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on it because I just know anything can happen. You gotta treat that shit just like you treat any other fight. Core coming off a hand injury, some inactivity. You know, that young boy gonna come in there and try to push. I know he is, but it's a lot of unknowns, and you're gonna have to answer some questions. Senior, what's good with it, bro?
Top of the morning, bro. How you feeling this morning?
All good, all good. Smash that like button.
You know, I got the question. Yeah, okay, we already seen a couple of them go down already, fall already. And they
try to get dropped
still
or
young.
like dropping status. What you mean?
Yeah, we ain't mad at no fights over here. We love all boxing shit. For me, a bad fight, for a fight to be bad, one of the fighters in the fight gotta be a bad fighter. To me, you get me? I know that fight far as Kid Austin, that shit coming out at a time we ain't expected. I'm just like, I can't pick who they fight. If I could, then we'd be getting Shakur Tank right now. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. He gotta go out there and make an example out of that young boy, right? You can't just overlook him. You gotta go out there and treat him like he don't belong in there with you.
Yeah,
that's what we've been seeing, but you gotta show it. People
risky fight. Good
Butcher
fight.
was good with it. Shout out to everybody on the panel, man. Yeah, and y'all feel free, man. Y'all jump in, man. Y'all chime in when y'all want to, man. Talk to me.
What's up, Knockout?
Everybody's perspective is wanted up here. I want to hear what everybody got to say. So, shout out to my guy, KO. KO, what's good with it?
Man, I'm chilling. How y'all boys doing this morning?
All good, man.
Oh my gosh, I get to rock out with Just Dude, Angry White Man, and KO. Oh,
man,
shit, that's
my guy. In 3 years, though, man, it made 3 years today I've been doing this. I did not know that.
Fucking right.
Congratulations on that, bro. Yeah, congratulations on that. That's big, bro.
Great job, man.
Yeah, big up Just Do. One D1 salute. Big up
What up, Dragon? Damn, I ain't even noticed you, champ.
Man, no, my mic keep muting.
Dragon Assassins, what it do? That's Uncle Val holding up a picture of Shakur in his picture.
Hey, that's my daughter. Hold that down, big fella.
Man, I can't see what the picture. I thought that was Shakur. My bad.
That's my daughter. I just told you it was.
Shout out to Nicky, man.
Can't see it.
But y'all talk to me, man. What y'all got for me, man? Let's talk fashion. What up, Remo?
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting on something to pop off. I'm here to dead some noise. So I'm just waiting, bro. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I see Val up here. I see Dante. I see Dante up here. I'm just waiting. I know somebody gonna say some bullshit. I know it's gonna happen.
Man. I love
so
it.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
I never speak bullshit, man. You always think facts, niggas. For real.
Nah, the way you was judging that Liam Hickey fight, you was tripping.
Remo.
I think it's a beautiful thing to watch Shakur fans and Keyshawn fans be upset with each other. I just hope that energy. I hope that energy. I really hope that energy.
You know,
I really hope. Hold on. I really hope.
They just
my bad,
bro.
We trying to wreck homes, dog.
But check it though. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that energy rubs off on Shakur and Keyshawn and they can stop pretending to be fake brothers.
Yo.
So we already got the fans. We got the fans out here wilding. So
the story deep though, man. Y'all don't know the whole story,
on
bro.
Twitter, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know the whole story behind that stuff, man.
They grew up together, bro. We get it.
It's all good.
All right.
Yeah, it's all good though.
But I don't know though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? 2025 gonna seem to bring about different stories and a lot of concepts. You understand me? And I don't see that taking that secure thing lasting too long as far as them being the utmost and the foremost. You understand me? I'm telling you. I don't. Hey, matter of fact, I don't know who that was. Hey, Knockout Boxing. I've been trying to get at you, young man. You've been being blind to the fact that you don't see other fighters coming in contending with these big times at 135. I know.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you. You don't believe what I just said.
He popped off. He'll be back.
That's all right. Yeah, that's right.
He'll be back.
What's up, Frequent?
All right. Knockout Boxing.
Yes,
somebody ain't even up here.
Oh, my bad. I'm seeing somebody
else. Working
else.
shit, bro. We be working.
I'm at work too, so I'm probably gonna be in and out. But I just wanted to say, I want to hop up here and say, I ain't got no problem with the fight, with us, Keyshawn and Tank, fighting before Shakur, but I don't think he deserves to fight him before Shakur. But since Shakur tied up with some fights already, I ain't got no problem with it. But I never was one of the people who was believing that all of a sudden Keyshawn should jump the line and get the fight Tank before Shakur just because he knocked out this guy, Lemos or whatever.
I hear that, but listen, bro, boxing doesn't have the built-in fan base that's gonna buy and go and support, bro. So they gotta capitalize when the iron's hot, when performance is fucking at its peak, bro. And what Keyshawn just did to Lemos and talking shit afterwards, like that shit matters, bro. How you perform fucking matters. It matters for how much money you get, how big the fight is, all that shit, bro. They're after casuals. They don't give a fuck what we talk about.
I mean, I understand that, but
no.
So you saying that to justify saying that he should get the fight before Shakur?
No, I'm not saying. Dude, you listen to it. I think Devin Haney should get the fight first, then Shakur, then fucking Keyshawn. I think I want Devin Haney knocked the fuck out before any of them.
I can't tell that's what y'all wanted because when the fight was on, on the risk of happening, y'all start digging up. Somebody pulled up. Oh, Devin Haney is 165 pounds. This is the night of the fight. He shouldn't get the fight. Tank too small. So I can't tell. So listen with all that, bro. You ain't want to see Devin Haney fight.
In the chat, I'm telling you right now, in person, live on air, what I want and what I talk, the shit I talk. Like a couple of you guys was over here, boxing hacker, fucking talking about Tank would never fight Keyshawn, typing it to fucking you're blue in the face. And then yesterday on Knockouts panel, he's switching his whole fucking tune.
Boxing hacker not up here to defend himself, bro. And boxing hacker ain't saying that right now.
I got you, KO.
Changing his tune.
Tunnel vision was good.
Y'all all are wishy-washy as hell.
Besides you and Frequent Flyer, there's a lot of bandwagon jumpers just like switching up every time. just to suit their favorite fighter, because their favorite fighter not fighting at the moment. So they jump in ship, and then 1 minute they jump into Shakur, then the next minute they jump into Keyshawn Davis, and it's like,
tell him,
you like,
talk to him, bro.
I think y'all be getting it twisted. Just because somebody have a favorite fighter don't mean that they don't want to see other good fights too. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I
And
hear what
people
you're
like
saying.
more than just one fighter. Just because they support one fighter don't mean they can't support another fighter too.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, because I've always said that I rate Shakur number 2 at the 135 division, and I'm one of the ones. Even though I know I've backed Tank all the way, but I'm one of the ones that said that I don't think Shakur's ducked anything until we find out confirmation first. You get me? I like Boots also. I like other different fighters, but one thing with me, I'm consistent. I won't be like jumping shit just because my fighters.
You're absolutely right. Shakur has not done nothing. Real.
But
Yeah, I mean, I understand what D1 was saying about capitalizing off the moment, you know, because he knocked this guy Lemos out and everything, you know, and this guy never got knocked out before, from what I understand, you know, capitalizing off the moment. But Shakur had multiple moments, though. He had moments.
His last 2 fights, 3 fights.
And Shakur is a more decorated fighter than anybody else that takes the fight.
It ain't even the performances, man. It's the accolades, man. Like I say, he's a 3-division champ. You know,
what does Tank say about them trinkets? What does the guy they're all chasing say about them fucking accolades you guys love so much?
It's not about them chasing Tank right now. Tank is chasing them, from what I understand. He want to fight them, right? Tank want to fight them, right?
What? You pay
Tank want to fight them, right? You not listening?
You ever go on Twitter and pay attention to what's going on?
He definitely not chasing.
I'm saying when I say chasing, I mean Tank is trying to get those fights now. Tank is trying to fight who he want to fight, right? It don't make no sense to chase Tank because Tank is dictating who
accomplished.
you want to fight, right?
Honestly, Fly, man. Like I say, I think whoever he calls out after his next fight, the man say he gonna call somebody out. We're gonna see what move he makes. That's what it's gonna be.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't wait for the
it's
fight.
useless to chase Tank around because we see that don't work. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell you call out and all these other different things. Hoops you got to jump through to try to get the Tank fight. Bro. So whoever Tank chooses who he's gonna fight, right? That's who gets the fight. Whoever he chooses.
Yeah, well, they all been chasing Tank around since the start of it, yelling and clout chasing and fucking.
When has chasing Tank around got anybody a fight?
You know what? While we on this, since we talking about it, I got this clip that somebody has sent me from Sean Porter, and I know
John's garage. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He's about to piss y'all off a little bit. Hold on, I got y'all. Give me a second. And again, this is Sean Porter. Let's play it. And I figure this is something to start a conversation. I know y'all gonna go off, so whoever want to respond after I play this clip, feel free, man. But let's get
he gets very uneasy when people mention Shakur's name.
What have Shakur done? He haven't done nothing.
I feel that he may look at Shakur as, if there is someone that's gonna make a hard night for me, it's Shakur. And if it is someone that is going to bring people to the stadium that ain't rooting for me, it's Shakur. I think that he's not used to that kind of energy for someone to say, oh, he might get you. And I don't think he like that. I think he wants the world to know that he's the best. And I think that he wants the world to know he's the best without fighting someone else who could even be potentially the best. The fight needs to be made. The fight needs to be had for both those guys. If legacy is important to either of them, I know for a fact it's important to Shakur. If they don't have that fight, I think it's definitely a stain on Tank's career specifically, because he'll be the one who's retiring without having that fight. And we've seen Shakur, we haven't seen him chase Tank, but he has definitely tried to knock on that door multiple times. So
let the video finish.
Nothing to be worried about. Nothing to be afraid of, bro.
I couldn't hear the video.
That's what I'm saying.
I couldn't hear the video.
Because you're afraid like Tank. You ain't gonna never be able to hear nothing when Shakur is mentioned.
I know
when
that's
Shakur is mentioned, you ain't gonna never hear nothing.
Uncle Val, you too short for a long conversation.
Shakur is mentioned. Because Shakur name shakes up everything at 135. Ain't nobody trying to get in there with it.
Boxing match? We're worried about an outpointing boxing match now?
Yeah, whatever it is, you know you're getting an L. So y'all
You know
don't
what
want
your
Tank
boy's
with no
doing?
L. That's why y'all don't want him in that ring with Shakur. And that's why everybody else don't want to get in that ring with Shakur. The fighters that get in there with him, they don't care about the L that they're going to get.
You
Because they
need some
know they get
pom-poms,
the
Uncle
L.
Val. All that cheerleading you doing, you need some pom-poms.
Why Shakur ain't take one fight deal?
But I bet you won't get your favorite fighter to get in that ring with Shakur. I bet you won't support that. I bet you won't support that.
What? I buy all the pay-per-views, and I'll definitely buy that one twice, one for each guy.
No, support him getting in there. Get on Tank head
I
about
do.
getting in there.
I fucking do. What are you talking about?
No, you don't. All you do is give excuses. What has Shakur done? Who is he? All he gonna do is run Shakur Twitterson and all that crazy stuff. Get him in the ring with Shakur Bright Light Stevenson, my boy.
Talk to him, man. I knew that was gonna stir the pot. That's all I wanted to do. You know, Sean his thoughts. I just wanted to hear what y'all, how y'all felt about it. You know
exactly
what you're doing. I think we need to wait.
You know, I'm telling you, I'm staring the pot. But I'm telling you, somebody really did send that to me.
Yo, I just want to say though, I respect Sean Porter. That dude for everybody, man. He for everybody. Win, lose, or draw, man. Everybody. So I can't, you know.
I think
That's his opinion.
Because I respect Sean
I think that conversation
For me, I think we need to wait to see who Tank calls out first. You get me? Because he's made all these fights. He tried to make these fights happen, and like they flopped. Loma flopped. We don't know what's happened with Shakur. Then we're hearing Ryo. Then we're hearing Keyshawn. Now he's got Roach. So after the Roach thing, if he does not call out someone that we want to see him fight, then by all means, everyone can go at him. But for now, we can't say nothing because where's the energy for the rest of the fighters that are fighting other people that's not on a level?
Yeah.
You get me?
Keep the energy, straight across the board.
That's my only
I
problem.
think Core is off the table for the next 2 fights. That's what I think, based on what I'm seeing and hearing. I think that's what it is. And I don't mean like, you know, not fighting them, but you hear the guy that's promoting them, and that's how this conversation is deeper than that ducking shit. Y'all can go that route if you want, but I just hear business being done. Dudes is making moves. Ain't nothing we can do about what moves these guys gonna make, but when I hear the promoter saying, you know, Schofield's a paid it, then Tank. At the end, I got reason to believe that the next 2 fights is him. So I hope that Shakur just lock in, beat up Schofield. If it's paid to get his ass in there, beat him up next, and then go get that fight that you deserve. Simple. Ain't nothing to really trip over. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see Tank tripping over who he's fighting. He ain't sitting there, man. The dude ain't worried about shit. He's worried about what he's supposed to be worried about, training and beating somebody's ass. So it's Lamont Rope. That's what he on. And I feel like that's what Shakur should be on. You in there with Kid Austin, go take his little young ass to school. Tank, you go do what you do. Y'all keep winning. Don't see neither guy losing until they get to each other, respectfully. I don't, that's me. I mean, unless somebody else gonna prove it on the way, I don't see neither one of them losing till they get to each other. So I'm gonna enjoy this show, sit back and enjoy it, man. I just don't think guys are out here ducking. And I just think it's deeper than that. You know, you don't hear these guys that's doing the business speaking like that. And I think it's for good reason. But you ain't got to say the word duck. You can say, hey, look, we're about to make this fight. This guy doesn't want it. I'm not hearing that energy. I'm hearing that this shit got to make sense on both sides. And if a guy is looking for something we can't offer, then he understands that the fight is not going to be made. But it's simple. But if you're not listening and you're looking to push a narrative, you're going to X all of that shit out and you're going to just say what you want to say. So it's real, man. It's deeper than that. You got to be a fool. If you at 135 pounds, especially being a champion, you calling yourself a top fighter and you ain't thinking about a Tank Davis fight in your future, what are you doing there? That's just being real. You got a guy like Shakur, you do want to knock him off. So that's how I look at it. And I feel like that's what they both want to do. How they going to get there, I don't know. But I don't think we got to frame them as ducks before they get there. On either side, I think it's a surface level, stupid, silly ass conversation, bro. I don't think neither guy on either side could say they're being ducked by the other one.
It's the casual talk, bro.
Man, you gotta just listen to the fighters. He can say that shit if he want to. If he feel like a guy don't want no smoke, he can say it.
The fighter says
not fighting
different.
him. Y'all see how y'all don't pay that really no mind, right? Because he just talking shit. He's talking shit, man. I don't think he not wanting to fight him. You got to be crazy not to want to knock him off. Real recognize real, man. Regardless of what you say, when we frustrated, it's wartime, he in camp mode, whatever. Like he ain't got no friends. You know how he talk. I don't need to hear him praise him. I don't care what he say, but they know what it is with each other. You know what I mean? They know what it is. They know what a threat is. What kind of threat y'all look at Shakur as? I don't know, but that's a risk for both guys. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know how the fight gonna play. You can say you know, but I think it's a fight that need to happen. I don't care who wins. It's so much deeper than that. I just want to see a great fight. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, like I said, I think Shakur is doing what he doing, and so is Tank. He ain't bitching and crying about who he fighting. He's handling business, bro. And that's how you supposed to do it, man. Don't get on Twitter and call this man out when you know that fight ain't coming next. The promoter that's pushing you said 2 fights is essentially lined up for you. And you only signed up for 2 fights. So that third one, you don't know how you're going to get that. You might not have to be with him to get that. You get what I'm saying? But the opportunity, I believe is going to be there. People like to listen to guys like Winner Ellaby, right? When he tell you the fight going to happen, do you argue with him? What he said, he say Shakur ducking, man, that fight ain't happening, man. That dude really don't want to fight him. You're not saying that. You saying him and Eddie Hearn having some good little dialogue, and I think that shit is good for boxing because the less roadblocks we got in the way, the more we can get to these fights. You get what I'm saying? The less narratives you got to push, and you could really see if somebody really want to fight. But like I said, I'm gonna close with this, and I'm gonna pass it to one of y'all. You have to be a fool to not recognize who your biggest and best fighter is at the weight class. Care what you like.
I think they're saving Shakur for last.
Fighter to fighter. You know who the real deals are. You know what I'm saying? And outside of those top few guys, man, at 35 get thin. So we know the fights we want to see. But how we gonna get there? Remains to be seen.
Good morning, Miss Arena.
Y'all know who my guy is, but it's deeper than that to me. I like boxing, so I could appreciate him on both sides. If Tank win, I'm gonna know what it is with him. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching him, so I would be no surprise there.
You know what gets me mad though? All the Shakur guys don't want to give Tank credit for, and Devin guys don't want to give Tank credit for nobody he fought, but give Shakur and Devin all the credit in the world.
You know what? I don't think they Shakur. You know what I mean? I think they not supporters of the sport, bro. They don't speak for us. No real supporter is knocking the next guy. That's weird energy. Like you can't. There's no way. Like, if you really a Shakur supporter, you can't shit on Tank when the fighter is saying that's the Super Bowl fight for him. It makes no sense. He ain't shitting on him. Why are you? And it's like Tank can say what he want. I don't expect his fans to do anything different than what they do. But no matter what he says, it's not going to change my opinion on either fighters. No matter what either of the fighters, no matter what they say about each other. They know what it is, man.
Not you, D1, but some Tank fans do the same thing them Haney fans be doing too.
Oh, they're worse, bro. I already know, dog. Like, I got a YouTube channel. I got comments for fucking days, bro. Just people are there's more haters for Tank than there is supporters. It's just the supporters talk mad loud and the haters talk even louder. It's fucking crazy out here, bro.
What though?
But none of them guys
the people,
even think about doing
he really
what they do.
Tank got the crazy. People. You could try to you know what I realized, bro?
We got the casual.
We know where we at. We go to the fights too, D1, but you know where we spend a lot of our time at, bro?
No.
In the Twitter sphere and YouTube. Right? Where I come to realize the energy within social media is not a representation of real life. And if it was, think about it. All the hate that you feel like he get, his fights wouldn't do shit.
No, I know.
But they do.
But they're the ones who buy the most.
They
ain't front and center.
It's just the people on like the social media, like that got the loudest voices, would probably contribute to the sport the least. They got the least to contribute, man. I just don't know how you can look at either guy, and I say this online, offline, and shit on where they at and what they've done thus far, just to make your point. I don't get it. You can't shit on a guy that's accomplished. You can't shit on a guy that shown to be a top guy through 3 and even 4 different divisions. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. They at the top of their games, and how good they are remains to be seen, because I think it's some people that they got to fight that's going to truly solidify either guy. It's fights for them out there. It's
criticizing fighters and can't do 10 push-ups right now. It's crazy as fuck.
Right. Shout out to my guy, Pat Bell, man. Good morning, my brother. Just do much love to you, bro. Appreciate that support, family. And y'all make sure y'all hook off on that like button with your favorite punch. We trying to get to 1 million likes. Yeah, you heard me, 1 million.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
I mean,
salute, beautiful Queen Arena. Salute.
What's up, dude?
What's good with it?
What's up,
Crush? You said then relax.
What's poppin', man? What's going on with y'all, man?
Crush, what's good, my guy?
I keep hearing all this crying and whining and stuff like that. I wish you grown men stop the nonsense. First of all, slow down, fellas. Everybody need to slow down. We got to get past these other fights first. God damn. Y'all talking about stuff that's not even in the works yet, man. Slow down.
Right.
Slow down. That shit is going to come when it's coming. It's not going to come when y'all hype asses want it. Calm the fuck down. Let them get. We don't know what's going to happen. We can easily say, oh, yeah, they're going to wax these damn opponents. This is boxing. We don't even know what's going to happen yet.
Say it again.
I don't give a damn how good these guys is. But we can't take these opponents for granted. Y'all be moving too fast. That's why I call y'all fast and furious.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody no goddamn manager, no promoter. No, we are boxing fans, man. Slow down. Let this shit happen one by one because y'all wasting the cook. Y'all cooking on some shit that ain't even in place yet. Talk about what's going on right the fuck now. Tank and Shakur ain't going on right now. Tank got to get past bro. Shakur got to handle goddamn low ass Schofield. Let that shit happen first, y'all. Let that shit happen first, man.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Happen first, and nobody don't know what's going to happen. Everybody talking like they the damn fighter, bro. These fighters, we gonna know who the best between these dudes when they get in the goddamn ring. Because one thing for sure, them dudes ain't scared of each other. They're not scared of each other. They are not scared of each other. Y'all sound crazy.
Tank said that himself. Like none of the fighters scared of each other.
Tank ain't scared of Shakur. Shakur ain't scared of no goddamn Tank.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. When he rumble, it's gonna be a goddamn rumble. Just wait until it happens, fellas. This shit ain't here yet.
Shout out to Crush the Legend, man. Talk
what's good with it, bro?
I just trying to be fair, bro. Like, we ain't even nowhere near that shit yet.
That's exactly what I was saying. Wait until after their fights happen, and then we'll wait till the announcements. And then after that, then we can press them if they don't provide what we want. But until then, we just gotta wait.
Fights out one at a time.
A lot of this stuff is premature. I maintain that consistently. A lot of this stuff be premature, but we be too quick to skip steps and jump over shit before we get through what's right in front of us. So
that's how you know they ain't real boxing
coming
fans.
up. And I
they
think
don't know how this shit goes.
Fights for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? The history him and Lamont got. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think he's a good fighter. I've maintained that. That's a good fight. I'm not sitting here crying. We all know the story. It was lonely at first. He literally with a plan B or C right now, and I'm cool with it. I ain't crying. Let's see a good fight. I'm willing to bet that be a good fight for as long as it lasts, because I it is what it is. I'm going with the more proven guy. The guy I've seen it do it more times. It's just that simple for me. But I think as long as it's, them guys are upright on their feet, it's going to be a good one. I mean, you even hear it from the fighter himself, giving this guy some credit. You know what I mean? He's skillful. So it should be a good fight. There's no need to tear the fight down and keep crying about something that you can't change right now. You got two choices. You watch it or don't. I'm choosing to watch it and support it.
Shakur and Kids in February? February what? 22nd?
22nd, right.
Yeah. That's right around the corner.
He talked his way into one. We seen that shit happen before. We seen it happen. I mean, look, I heard people say, won't you give a young man a chance? Well, there you go. There you go. So Tatum needed some time off. They said he didn't need surgery. He just needed rest. You already know what that sound like, but I'm just let it be. Schofield is up. It is what it is. Go out there, make an example, and keep it moving. Go get your next fight, and let's just keep enjoying it. I mean, I'm not here to cry about the fights. I just want to see them. You know what I mean?
Champions serving top contenders that are running their mouth. That's what this sport was fucking built on.
Yeah. Giving them a chance. And that's a risky fight, too, because it's like
super risky.
Kid Austin ain't got shit to lose.
Nothing.
Those are risky fights. You could fight a certain way. He ain't got shit to lose and everything to gain. A check that he ain't made yet so far in his career.
Same with Lamont.
And post about the money they getting, so you know where they mind at. They feeling good. They playing with house money, so that could be a tricky fight. little unproven, little wild. You get what I'm saying? Little aggressive
can
guy.
punch,
You have
too.
to tame his little young ass. You get me?
He can punch. It's a
Treat
much
this
better
shit
fight to
serious.
get you prepared for Tank too. He can.
I think that
southpaw,
fight is
he
more
punches
interesting
hard.
than what people think, man.
Yeah, I think it could be too, Crush. I
I think it is. I've been thinking about it. That's going to be a good ass fight because you know what? Schofield is going to force something or bring something out of Shakur that he ain't used yet. I mean, I'm wording that right.
I think it could be possible, bro.
I'm telling you, he's something that man ain't used yet because they all still got something in their toolbox that they ain't used yet. And it got to be somebody to bring it up. Every last one of them.
Yeah, he got areas where
I
he
think
can get better for sure.
Yeah, and I
see him
think
working
he
on
going to
that.
bring
Yeah,
that punch out,
I like
man.
it. I like what I'm seeing. I just want to see him apply it in the ring because
yeah.
the kind of fighter, if he drilling it, he can do it in the ring. And I see what he's doing. So I just want to see it transition over into the fight.
That thing gonna be nasty, boy. That fight gonna get nasty.
It'll be fun. Like, just think about it. Fighter to fighter, like the little young man gonna come. You know what I mean? A little unpredictable. You know, he like to jump in and be a little wild. He like to press, like to fight. So that's gonna make it interesting because he ain't gonna sit back there and box. So I think he gonna force the fight a certain way because he only know one way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he know no other way.
He's gonna force the fight.
Give him his best shot too. He gonna have to press.
That shit is gonna get shut the fuck down.
I still got Shakur beating
Shut
him.
the fuck down quick as
pray
hell.
to God.
You gotta be smart as hell to beat Shakur. Or
He's not
even
beating
give
Shakur.
him a challenge.
Bro, some people
Fuck
ain't
out of here.
boxing
You gotta
though,
have
Val.
an IQ to do anything
But
with
listen,
Shakur. Get
bro.
the fuck out
Who
of
the
here.
kid?
What happens
Sound
when the
y'all
young
know
boy
shit
says
about
fuck boxing?
Just
And
cause
we
you
ain't never got to
aggressive.
box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your
You gotta
just.
have a mindset to beat Shakur, man. Come on, man.
That's the problem with you
Fuck out of
boxing
here.
fans.
Shout
You
out to
think
Pooh
everybody
Kid,
boxing
man.
all the
Appreciate
time.
the
He
support.
not
family.
boxing. He coming to fight, dog.
Yeah, the
Nigga,
little
but
young
you
boy
gotta
gonna
be
press.
smart. There's a whole bunch of
I
fighters
know.
that's
That
smart. You
goes
gotta
what
have
I'm
a
saying, dog.
mindset to beat Shakur. You ain't doing nothing with
I hear
Shakur.
you, bro.
Getting in your
Listen,
emotions. That
What's
boy
good,
gonna
bro?
get in his emotions after
Pugilism.
2-3 rounds and gonna try to just come with anything he got. He gonna get stopped.
Man,
He's
what's
gonna
good?
get clipped.
I hope so,
Nigga.
bro.
I think he
I hope so.
inexperienced, Tay. I don't think he ass. I just think he inexperienced and he
Yeah, I
young.
just think he lacked the
That's
experience
right. He
myself.
gonna get in his emotions.
I got a question. Hey, Uncle Val, what color you want me to wear? Black or white?
Hey, how you feeling, bro? That's what
Uncle
I think.
Val,
Like,
what color you want me to wear? Black or
people
white?
sometimes forget that it's a fight, right? It's a fight. You got two people with gloves on it. You gonna try. I think half the battle is being willing to fight. I think that's something that a young boy gonna be willing to do. I think early is where the fight would be the most interesting. But for me, you know, like I always say, IQ and just overall pedigree, that shit is going to win out for me.
And the kid gonna drop his book. He gonna lose his lesson, man.
Is a very
Period.
physical one, right? And we all hear from every boxer, they'll tell you how mental, how, you know, it's more mental than physical. If you listen to the way they speak, it's all what he gonna do, and I break his jaw and break his nose, and we hit this hard, and we seen you get dropped in your last fight. You ain't knocked that guy down. Shut up.
I know.
You're
I
not
heard you with
like
that.
the other guy, man. You gotta say it, but you not that. You not that,
There
and
you
it's
go.
okay. Yeah, you can punch. I think if he crack anybody the right way, he can stop him or hurt him. But again, you got to be able to hit him. And are you
punch
smart
like a
enough?
middlweight
You
because
have
he
the
is one.
experience within the professional ranks to outthink that guy. I don't think you do. And you again,
Not disciplined enough,
physical
man.
approach is
You gotta
not
be a
enough.
disciplined, smart
Not gonna
fighter,
work.
man. To
And I'm
beat
saying,
a guy like that.
10 rounds, we seen your gas tank get tested. You set the pace. You was pressing the fight. You set the pace that you couldn't maintain, and we seen it. We get it that they added an extra couple, but it sounds crazy that you would think you trained for 12 rounds or more anyway, and you clearly seen that you didn't. So it's some inexperience on your side that I think just gonna ultimately hurt you. But you know, early, you young, fresh, you're gonna try to make it a fight. But I think ultimately IQ, pedigree, and smarts just gonna win out. Shout out to my boxing mom, Barbara D. Appreciate you with the
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Let him slide.
I'm glad that fight's happening now because Kid Austin and his dad's been running up his mouth too much, and I'm glad Shakur accepted the fight to like shut it down. You know what I mean? It's not the fight that we want, but I'm just glad that it's like it's time to shut up the inexperienced and beat him.
I respect them for taking it too. I really do. I really do.
And they taking the money. They ain't taking the
I get
fight.
it,
They
but
taking the damn
you know,
money.
you still gotta get in there and try.
Yeah, you gotta take the fight to get the money,
right?
You ain't just getting paid for nothing.
Right, you
OG
better not
Val.
lay down. Don't get in there and do that.
William
You
Old
better do
School
what a young
say
man
you
do. Go in
ducked
there and
him.
try to fight, and that's
We got
all
a
I
debate.
expect. I'm not saying he ain't gonna have. He don't got a chance in hell. But look, man, I ain't about to
He
play.
ain't got a chance in hell. I said
ain't about
fight
to
him.
play. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see it. I feel like too much gotta go right for him to win. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it. That physical approach is just not it at this level. And even Tank takes a cerebral approach in the ring, and he punching. So don't give me that shit. He's smart. He know it. He takes smarts. You got to take smarts in there, and I don't hear that enough when they talk about, you know, what they're gonna do. I ain't expecting you to give away a game plan, but damn, all I keep hearing is how hard you hit them, and then I see you go fight somebody and you don't, and they knocking you around, and you looking suspect. Shout out to Barbara D, man, for being a member for 23 months. I make sure y'all get y'all channel memberships, man, and rock out with the Lord. Thank you for always keeping it 100. Always, man.
One of y'all got feedback
as well. He said, "What if Floyd do win? You gonna shake up the world, Mr. AFG? Turn the boxing world upside down if you do that." I ain't gonna lie, but I just appreciate, you know, one court giving the young man a chance, like said, all right, well, you was talking, and all right, let's do it. And then they taping it. I know it's Pop talking about the money, but let's see how well he prepare him for what's gonna be his toughest fight, I believe. And again, I just don't see it, man. I see a lot of holes, and does anybody think that could figure him out? It's definitely a guy like Shakur. I want to see if he really forced him to play chess with him, because that right there is going to tell me a lot. Once the fight turned into one of them, it's kind of like how Hitchens stopped Parrow from pressuring and just turned him into a boxer for the fight. If that happens, you already know what time it is. Like mentally, he got you because he put mental handcuffs on you. His approach is different. Like he ain't the puncher, but he the type of guy that can make it so you can't hit him. He can hit you, and now you start to second guess yourself. If that start to happen and you you just want to box with him, I think it's over. You know what I'm saying? Your best shot is to try to press. And I mean, you have to, and that's what y'all talking. It's almost like y'all giving away the game plan at the same time too. Shout out to my guy, Sports Talk from the Bronx, man. My guy, appreciate the 20p. He said, here to support, just like I support the sport and these fighters. I criticize Tank a lot, but I'm paying over a stack to watch him fight March 1st because at the end of the day, we support, even though it shouldn't be on pay-per-view. Yeah, and I think his name warrants it being on pay-per-view, right? His name, you get what I'm saying? Ain't no going backwards for him. You get what I'm saying? They already been building them. And I think he just proved that, you know, he gonna bring them people out there. That's why I say that the tone on social media as opposed to the tone in like real life, like, you know, when they're in the physical, it's much different. These people be loving these fighters, bro. They'll be sitting up there screaming and talking crazy when they see him. They be showing a lot of love, and it's the same way for this young man. You see how he sell out these arenas, and you know, the gates do crazy numbers. People physically being in the building should be looking like a zoo.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yo, Val.
My guy, TD Sports Talk. Yeah, man, it's an event when he pop out. And it's just fun to watch. I've been past complaining. I just don't do too much of that.
William Old School says, stop ducking him and come to the podcast.
I got you, bro. Y'all keep smashing that like button for this early build, man. Shout out to my brother.
Smash the like button.
I got you, BVO. I see you. Big Dog Willie.
Yeah, you just definitely send me the link. Yeah, man. This is it's good talks, man. It's good talks. I can't wait till once it gets down to those points.
You get to see this when nobody get cursed out. Everybody think individually, this is the way you're supposed to build on this shit. I ain't cursing nobody out that had no boxing conversation, bro. I don't care how much different you think than me. It's all good. 40 mil deal was tapping hard.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
That's too cool.
Knockout. What's up, Master Killer?
Hey, yo, back in the building, my guy.
My
guy, Boxing,
Yes.
shout out to my guy, man, for the 10-piece. Said, to be honest, fight fans been waiting. Hell, we still waiting for Wilder and AJ. 100 years and multi-losses later. Tank been at 135 for over 6 years, but yet to fight one current 35-pound champion.
I'm sure some men wake up suspect, you know. There's some dodgy men on YouTube, you know. I swear to listen, yo,
hey,
how are you willing to spend $10 to lie, bro?
$10 on a knockout. What's going on, bro?
What's happening?
My boy KO back in the building.
And we ain't never got
we
a
literally
boxing
don't.
game. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
You can literally go to BoxRec and see Tank Davis's first fight at 135 pounds in 2019. And you can literally do 2024 minus 2019, and you can see that's 5.
Trust me, J-Boxing. Man, moving on some man business, bro.
Hey, man, I believe you. Shout out to Kirk Douglas. Appreciate you for the 5-piece. Trust me, homies, we get what we want, but not when we want it. Business. I always say that. I know how they get there. I just feel like sometimes they try to play the people too, man. They play the people, man, knowing damn well they ain't make some of these. Ain't no way we getting everything we want. Forget who was just saying this. I was just playing the clip.
When you are the champion.
I think it was Brad, man. Yeah, he was like, man, and you starting to hear it now. You heard what Boots talking. Like, I know people, like, you know, they was all on this case, but you see how he talking now. Let's sit down. I don't know about y'all, but I appreciate that. He like, yo, instead of sitting up on social media and doing all this other stuff, let's trim out the fat. Let's start sitting down to make these fights. I said it before when I seen Earl and Bud do it. I thought that was the way. I thought that was on to something. And I'm just saying, whenever it's a fight that we really want, it seems like that's what need to happen. I'd rather see that approach than somebody go on Twitter and go back and forth for weeks or months and we never get no fight. That way you'll really know that cool shit. I just want the truth. Whatever the truth is, I ain't lying for no fighter. I don't like nobody enough to lie for him, bro. I just want to know what fights is coming and who want what. I'm tired of the narratives, the back and forth. Just want to see the fights, man. Now I think that's one way to get to it. Open line of communication and guys speaking to each other. Real quick, y'all, let me give Curry his just due, and y'all feel free.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Here's the thing, though, Just, and I'm not saying you're wrong. That is one way to do it. Another way to do it is for these fighters that can't even get $1 million live gate to stop asking for $4 million a fight. For sure. Like that. That's part of it too. Like, yeah, Earl and Bud had to sit down because Bud Crawford wouldn't accept the fact that Earl was a bigger name than him. That Earl actually put in work. So in order for that fight to happen, like, yeah, they sit down and that's cool. But in order for that fight to happen, Earl had to give up everything he had worked for to that point. So everything that he worked for, the fact that he could actually get people to buy his fights, he could get people to go to his fights, he had a better following and shit. All that shit became obsolete.
Right.
All because Bud Crawford didn't accept his status with Earl Spence Jr. So yeah, that could be a way to get the fight done. But another way to get the fight done is for a fighter to actually look at what they actually doing and be like, you know what? Maybe I don't need $5 million if I can't even get $1 million to show up in my goddamn hometown.
Right.
So that's something else that's going on. Is these fighters got an inflated sense of what they worth in the market, and so they ask for a whole bunch of money.
I agree.
And guys like Canelo or guys like Tank Davis got to give up what they work for, and they get pushed by fans. Be like, yo, just give him what he wants. Just make the fight. Just give up everything you work for. It's your fault. Like, but in reality, it's not his fault that Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis or Teofimo Lopez. It's not his fault that they can't sell out arenas, bro. They got every opportunity to capture the imagination of the fight fans, to get people to go to their fights, to try to get themselves on pay-per-view and sell. They've had every opportunity to do that just like him. So why should he give that up? Because they feel like, well, I need, if I'm gonna fight you, I need at least like 3-4 million guaranteed. Plus I need 30%, 40% back end pay-per-view. Nigga, for what? You ain't never been on pay-per-view. You want 4-5 million guaranteed, Your live gate ain't even cracking $1 million. What we talking about?
Frank
So
Martin
people
ain't
don't,
never sold out.
people don't like to talk
Martin
about
ain't
that
never
side of
sold
the
out
game.
arena.
I like that.
Frank
I like
Martin ain't
that.
I
never
think that's
sold
a
out
good
arena.
point, but we gotta be honest. We can't be disingenuous and say when you do fight the man, whoever wears the crown, it don't even matter. It's not even about Tank. People got to remove that and realize it's not about Tank, just like it was never about Anthony Joshua. Whoever is wearing the crown, you want whoever wears the crown to bend and do everything. That's how it's always been. You wouldn't have, for instance, you wouldn't have no football without Joe Namath. Why? Because he was the king, and he made sure you could make.
You cut out. Shout out to Low Blow Boxing, man. Appreciate
Frank
the
Martin
5
ain't sold out
Did
nothing.
Bill Haney go colorblind
He'll
his
take
last
half
couple of
the
days?
money, Val.
He said he
He'll
was.
take half
He
of the
said
pay.
his wife wasn't white. I miss Bill Haney. Yo, we claim his captain title. I don't know what that was. I seen somebody made a weird video about that.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
The reason a guy
I
like Frank
think when
Martin,
I keep one thing, y'all keep talking about these fighters ain't sold. No, y'all gotta understand these fighters took the offer though.
they took the offer and they don't sell or they don't take or ask for the money Shakur Stevenson commands. Like, we got to stop saying, well, that guy didn't sell nothing. That guy didn't sell. What did he do? It ain't about that. It's about what they'll take. Your guy won't take the same.
The bottom line, ain't nobody rushing to get in no motherfucking ring with Shakur Bright Light Stevenson.
Come on with that capping ass shit, man. Ain't no bottom line.
And he just come in lightweight.
Get out of here with that
Bob,
nonsense.
you know what I will say, Bob, to an extent, Bob, you got
Still scared to get in the ring.
to an
He only got 3 fights in the lightweight division.
I would
He
say
ain't even got
Bob
all
is
his
correct.
lightweight strength yet, and niggas still scared to get in the ring.
Oh my Lord!
The best time to get in the ring with him was when
Hey, Just, I need you to
had
do
the
me a favor.
35.
When Shakur and Tank
That was the
finally
best
fight,
time
right?
to get in the ring with him when he
Val
came to
said he got
35.
5,000 on
Now
Shakur.
y'all
I
done let
need
him
you to
have
hold
3
the money.
fights.
That's
Going
all I
into
need
4,
you to do.
it's
'Cause
over now. He's taking
Yeah.
over 135. It's
For one,
over.
I don't know if Val got 5,000 to put up, but if he do,
Yeah,
I need
he
you to hold
taking
the
over.
No,
He
that's
taking
10
over
now, baby.
135.
Ain't no more 5. Y'all taking
He
too
taking
long.
over 135
Y'all
by
taking
fighting
too long. Ain't
Prospect.
no more 5,
Okay,
nigga.
bro.
It's 10 now.
Where can I go
Okay,
and
bro.
watch?
He taking
Yeah,
over
but not no.
130.
That's
You
crazy.
He
to
taking
say
over.
that,
He
bro.
taking over 135 by fighting Yoshino, Edwin, and Schofield. Okay, bro.
Shout out
So
to Colonel
basically, what you're
Vision,
telling me is
man,
you
for the
shitting on
10 piece
Schofield
3
for wanting
years.
to be great.
Congratulations. Keep doing your thing. Appreciate the support, family.
And we ain't never got a
Much
box
love
again.
to my guy, man.
I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
I think it's funny, bro, that like in every other walk of life, right? If somebody is the money in any other business, then you do what you got to do to get to that money. So whether you talking street talk and it's the plug, whether you talking corporate talk and it's the CEO or the hiring manager for whatever job you want, whoever got control of the money, people go do what they need to do to get to that bag, whether it's you getting a 9 to 5 and you put that collared shirt on and that button down on and you make sure you interview well, you make sure you put yourself in position, you do your thing to make sure you get that job. If it's some street talk shit and you trying to get a good deal, you make sure you go holler at the plug and you do whatever you got to do to make sure you get that deal so you can go feed your family. Only in boxing do I see it to where we know who the quote unquote plug is. We know who the CEO is. We know who the hiring manager is, whether it's Canelo Alvarez or Gervonta Tank Davis, in terms of the guys that are responsible for getting whoever your favorite fighter is, the money that they want, the big bag, whether it's Shakur Stevenson, Devin the Dream Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Teofimo Lopez. Gervonta Tank Davis is the only way that any of these fighters will ever be on pay-per-view and have any shot at doing a live gate that's worth anything. This ain't my opinion. That's just what the history has showed us with all these fighters involved. We all know this, but yet and still, what fans would like to do is put pressure on the guy that's actually responsible for the money and tell him to capitulate, tell him to concede, instead of telling that fighter that's asking for well beyond their worth, that claims they want the fight so bad, to do what they need to do to get the fight. When we have the blueprint right in front of us, Floyd Mayweather did what he had to do to get Oscar De La Hoya in the ring. Even Devin the Dream Haney, in the case of George Kambosos, he did what he had to do to go get fight that he claims he wanted. We literally have Shakur Stevenson. This is no disrespect. I think he's a good fighter. Him and his fans, y'all are claiming that he wants all these fights, and everyone is ducking him. The young man literally went and signed to the one promotion that didn't have a single fighter that he called out, bro. And y'all are blaming other people, bro. Like if you go through the list of names that I would listen to that young man call out, from Tank Davis to Pitbull to Ryan Garcia to William Zepeda to Lomachenko to Raymond Muratalla, how many of them are signed to Matchroom? The word rhymes with Shiro, Hero, Nero, nigga, zero people that he called out assigned to a promotional company that he signed to. Yeah, we talking about people are ducking him. He made a stupid ass move, bro.
That's straight up.
That's all it is.
I
wouldn't say that, man.
Stupid to you, nigga, because you're not him. He made a move for him and his
I'll
family.
say this,
He ain't gonna wait around to fight no one fighter, nigga. He'll see him when he
I'll
see.
say this when
He
it
made
comes
a
to the
perfect
move.
move for him and his family, nigga.
There's no arguing
We
with
can't
that.
be sure what other offer that he had available to him. I said this before. It seems as though he went with the guy that was actively pursuing. We just don't know enough to know what else was an option for him.
Bro, he made the move for him and his family, like he's supposed to do.
That's cool, Just. That's 100%
He made a
cool. The
personal
issue
move for
is
him and his family.
when you make
Ain't
that
nobody
move,
waiting around for nothing. When the
that's
fight happens,
cool.
it happens.
I ain't got no problem with it. The problem comes when he makes that move and then niggas still say people is ducking him.
Well,
See,
that's
but
what
that,
he
you know me, I don't push
He
that.
made that move.
I think that's weak. I don't think that's the case.
I'll say this. I'll say this.
So I would
If you
never
want smoke with Just Do,
right.
if BBO is on here, right, and BBO won't smoke with Just Do, and Just is live right now, but then BBO go hit another panel claiming he won't smoke with Just Do. Did he really want smoke with Just when he didn't go to where Just?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
All right then, bro. It's the same goddamn thing. You can't be talking you want all this smoke, and then go do something.
It ain't the same thing.
Go do something else, and then
Nigga,
blame
we
other
don't
people,
chase
bro.
them, we replace
That's
them.
not how this shit works.
Shakur don't chase them, he replace them, nigga. That's the way he always did his career.
100% the same
Yo,
thing.
can you hear me,
That's
bro?
why when I say that shit, you can't say nothing but, well, he made the
best
best
don't chase nothing.
move for
We
him.
replace everything, nigga.
crazy,
He
We
made
don't
the
chase
best
nothing.
move for him, KO. That's why you can't say shit for that.
So that's my
You
only
can't
thing.
retort nothing I'm saying.
That's why I say you
You can't go.
can't push it unless you know exactly
Your
what's
little
going on.
I
leprechaun
would
about
say
to
this though. Let me
retire
say this real
anyway,
quick,
so it
Bob.
don't even
Let me
matter.
say this real quick. I think
You
the
got
hardest
the worst
thing to
reception
admit
ever.
with all of this is this: Shakur is doing what's best for his family, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, you can't talk that shit that he's talking and not just sell out and go to PBC. That's just what has to happen.
I knew that. I was waiting
We
for
seen
that shit.
Floyd in his prime. We seen Floyd in his prime put on heavyweight gloves and do whatever Oscar said. Oscar picked the ring size. Only thing Oscar didn't pick was his outfit.
No, real
Because he
shit.
knew I'm gonna beat him. And the thing is this: we all can say what we want, but guess what? You believe more than Shakur do.
Shout
because
out
he didn't
to
sign the contract.
let me
He
catch
didn't
this real
sign the
quick.
contract
Shout out
with
to Behind the
PBC.
Hands TV. My God, KO has become the Suge Knight of Tank Davis talk. I got tired of getting all of the videos.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but
I don't know if
now it's time for you to get your
compliment or a
just.
shot.
That's a compliment, my boy.
Compliment, bro.
I don't
You
know
come
if
up in
that's
the
a
room and
compliment
it's
or a
time to
shot.
pop
They
it.
definitely
That's
got you on payroll though, KO. Get your money
That's a
though.
compliment, KO.
Get your money though.
Nah, nigga, that's you and
Boxing got him
Shakur,
on
bro. I ain't
payroll.
never heard you.
No doubt.
And knock
Shout out to Tunnel Vision, man, for the 5-piece. To say even Ryan did what he had to do 30 mil later. Plus highly favored.
Exactly.
Then on the making, Devin had Bambi Leg, Shakur, the undercard is Saudi. Man, look, all them talking points be cool. Like, that's why I don't even care to argue this shit. Just let's see the fight.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to
I'm
the
just
super
trying to
But guess
figure
what,
out.
bro?
I just be
The
wanting to
thing
see
that
folks
sucks though,
get
I'm
Bob,
trying to figure out how everybody
he's
went
never gonna fight Tank.
from
He's never gonna
Keyshawn
fight Tank.
Davis
No.
Everybody went from Keyshawn Davis. Tank ain't gonna fight
Never.
Keyshawn. Why can't he fight Keyshawn? Keyshawn, and then now that they might be in talks, niggas acting like Keyshawn trash all
Yeah.
of a sudden.
What's he done?
Hey, it's making people look crazy because they forced to have to get that man his credit at this point. You think Keyshawn trash? You clearly don't like him. Then you clearly don't like him. I ain't down to
Does
see
anybody else here to
who he
prove
better
that?
than, but if you think that man ain't worthy, you just don't like him. But as
Yo,
far as
who's
that
got
fight,
the
I just
shitty
think it's
internet?
early. But again, if you beat up Baranchik and get a title, everybody's fair game if you got a championship at 135 to me. So I'm interested to see how these next couple of fights play out, man. Shout out
You
to
know
Doug.
the sad thing about all this. You know the sad thing about all this.
He
They
said
talk
his
about
love.
Canelo like a dog, right? They talk about Canelo like a dog. Oh, he ducking this person, he ducking that person. He became undisputed. Tank stayed in one place his whole career and making the money, and he's gonna probably leave without a huge legacy. So it's like you damned if you do
That's
if you
what y'all
Canelo,
say.
and you
You
damned if you
haters say
don't,
that.
and
The
you
shit
damned if
ain't
you don't.
over.
You gonna let me finish? You
Legacy
gonna
ain't
talk over
over
me?
till it's fucking done. You don't see a legacy until it's
Hold on,
over.
hold on,
All
hold on,
this
hold on. Let me
fucking talk
finish, man.
about
Let me finish,
legacy
bro.
while the fucking fighter's still fighting. It's
That's the angry
blasphemy.
white man. You
It's
already
Yeah,
fucking
know.
I'm gonna
blasphemy,
just say
bro.
this, bro, because I'm not gonna go back and forth and yell. All I say is
You got
this:
the shittiest
legacy,
internet on here. It's always
legacy,
feedback when you're up in the
legacy
sticks.
does it. Legacy counts immediately because before Oscar even stopped fighting, they were saying he's one of the best to ever do it. Before Bernard stopped fighting, they say he's one of the best to ever do it. So that's total bullshit what you're
I
saying.
think but I
No,
think
they
the
didn't.
legacy talk is when it's
They
all done,
always
though.
were giving these guys. They gave Roy. They was anointing Roy as the new Muhammad Ali at one
Your
time before he
complete
lost.
legacy is not over until you're
I'm not
done
talking about the
fucking
complete
fighting.
legacy, man. The
This
fact is this,
legacy,
man.
legacy that. You
The
don't know if a guy's a
fact is
fucking
this.
legacy fight until he's done fighting and how much he accomplished when he's done.
telling
The
you, yeah, the
legacy talk
I'll
is
put it
all
like
conversation.
this, man.
bullshit.
I'll put it like this. Guess what? We got 2025 for Tank to fight his fights. And guess what?
Y'all
I'm
gonna be the
moving on.
maddest
Shout out to
people out here,
Emiliano
haters.
Vargas. I might be getting him real.
Shout out to Emiliano. See?
Right.
The
Shout out
fucking
to Big
internet
Dog
knows when to
Willie
cut
for
you
the
off.
10 piece. He said, making excuses for Tank. Tank needs to make fights. Tank and Maniacs make so many excuses for Tank not making fights. On the other hand, saying they deserve a fight with Tank. Shakur don't deserve a fight. Big Dog
And we
Willie,
ain't never got a box
my
again.
guy.
Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
It's crazy.
That's wild, man. It said 3 division champion ain't did nothing. That's crazy.
He was meaning fucking performances.
I mean, he's
Meaning
boring
like,
as
and
hell,
then
but
he
that don't mean he
Keyshawn
don't
in there.
deserve to fight. He deserves a fight. He just
He
boring as
does.
hell.
You're preaching to the choir, bro. We've already established that.
The
Everybody
fight's
up
not
here
gonna
agrees
happen
on
though.
that.
It's not gonna happen.
And you don't know
He'll
what
never
he
fight
meant.
him.
You ain't in his head. He meant
He'll
what he
never
said.
fight him.
Boy. I think you're an internet.
Ah, that's a great point, Skills. Legacy symbolic to done and over. You're much of an
Yeah,
impact left.
either way it go,
felt
man. I think
unintended.
Tank is a good showman. I'll put him up there with Prince Asim and
Oh
all
my
those
God.
Yeah,
guys
Big
who did great
Supreme.
entertainment.
Popped on early.
He's a great entertainer, man.
He's dead, bro.
Wow, bro.
He's a great entertainer, man. I
Wow.
love seeing him knock dudes out. He's a great entertainer. But what I say he's an all-time great? No.
Nah.
He's not even Adrian Broner.
He's a selective great
Boxing
entertainer.
hacker.
Very selective of his opponents.
You're a pro at saying Tank would never fight Keyshawn. He'll never do it. Then this shit comes out. Now you're backtracking. You're the king of fucking backtracking, Goofy.
You're on your helmet, man.
Fuck, boxing hacker. You're the
22,
goofiest
shout out to you,
motherfucker
bro.
I've ever
Appreciate
seen.
the 5-piece. He said,
Dude,
Turkey ready to pay
King
for
Goofy.
Tank versus Core and Tank versus Dev. Y'all can't hide behind money no more. Ooh, he
And
said
we ain't never
no
got a box
more.
again.
Turkey ready to pay.
Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to Turkey Sandwich, man. Doing his thing.
Of course, you get a super chat like that from a damn Eagles fan, bro. Of course, an Eagles fan will send some stupid shit like that.
Knock take out
Who
with
was your
200
team,
million.
Knockout?
Of course.
Shout out to
Hey,
Tank.
Eagles doing it right
Hannibal
now,
was good.
KO. Eagles doing it.
Hannibal.
I don't care about them trash ass Eagles. They fucking suck.
No doubt.
Y'all make sure y'all hook off on that like
I'm with
button.
Tampa Bay.
Give a damn about them. But that's the thing, bro. And that's another misnomer. Like people, everybody ain't finna be. Everybody don't need to run to Saudi Arabia, bro. Like niggas is like the if I don't care what y'all say, the people that run to Saudi Arabia are promoters that suck and fighters that can't sell, bro. So y'all want people to give up their leverage that they got here, that's getting the bag here, that's actually pushing American boxing forward, and go over there and bend their knee to a motherfucker with a turban on his head. Y'all crazy, motherfucker, bro.
We've been seeing a lot of fights,
He
though,
gonna bend his
knockout.
knee, gonna
We
pay
been
on the
seeing some
same
fights.
thing.
What fights has he put together that we really wanted besides Arthur and Better
That was
Beef
huge.
in the
That was never
heavyweight?
going to happen without him.
Huh?
Seeing a whole heavyweight
Okay,
division
one fight.
cannibalize. Hold
One
on.
fight.
Let me finish. You asked me, I'm gonna tell you what he did. He had the whole heavyweight division cannibalize itself and see who is really the guy.
Oh my God.
We see my dude, Big
can't.
Baby Anderson from Toledo, get beat to death by Bacoli. Bacoli's always
Big
been pretty
fact.
decent, but he never got
Big
his
fact.
opportunity. He got his opportunity. I give Turkey Sandwich credit for what he's doing. I mean, it's nothing but the Don King format will be work with the heavyweight division.
Long as he do what D for the win just put in the chat, I'm all for that shit, bro. But all that taking our American fighters and shit, and they gotta go to Saudi to get a bag, miss me with that bullshit. He need to do more like he did the Terrence Crawford card. Then I'm all in. I ain't got no problem with it. But the idea of Tank Davis versus Steve,
I would love to see
think
that in
about
Saudi Arabia.
this
That would
shit.
be
The
dope.
idea of Tank Davis versus Shakur
You
Stevenson
can't
or
even see
Tank
it
versus
if it's
Devin
in
Haney
Saudi
or
Arabia, because I ain't going over there.
idea. Hold on. The idea of those fights. Hold on. The idea of those fights coming on at 4 p.m. on a fucking Saturday, bro.
I gotta get money during that time.
Like miss, like and you gotta watch the shit at 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon.
Man,
Get the
y'all
fuck out
sound
of here, bro.
spoiled.
No.
I
You
wouldn't
sound
be
like a
cool with
spoiled
that. Not
Hey,
that
it don't
fight.
matter if it's on at 8 p.m., man.
Not
It don't
that
matter
fight.
if it's
Nah,
on
I
8
ain't gonna
p.m.
lie
If
to
I'll
you.
do an
'Cause
NFL
I
game.
want to at least have an option to
Y'all
really be able to go to it. And if it's in Saudi Arabia,
Y'all
like,
sound like y'all cool with American boxing just fucking dying.
That's what I'm
Y'all
saying.
want
Like,
American.
nah,
Y'all want American
our
boxing.
big fights
Y'all
need to be
talking
here.
like
I'm
that,
with you. I agree, KL.
No,
Our
I
fights
want that
do
shit
need to be
here.
here. I'm not
He's
against what
just
Turkey
the
doing,
latest
but
guy to come into
our
boxing
big
because the
fights need to be
threshold to
here,
enter
bro.
is so low. That's all
You're
it
right
is.
about
They
that,
put in
BBO.
all their
You're
work
right
over
about
here.
that.
Now they gotta go over there and make the fight. Why? Hell no. Hell no. No,
Because
ain't
they
no
putting
way
the
in
money
hell.
up.
No.
They putting the money
No,
up.
no, that's not.
Putting the
No,
money
no.
up.
Again,
Hell no.
BBO,
Big bank take
We got
BBO.
money
That's
for
not.
that,
That's
bro.
not why. Just the answer to your question
Mm-hmm.
is Shakur fans not gonna like this. The answer to your question is because if he make it over here, he has to make it with a promoter that actually cares about making money. So he has to make it with a team that's not willing to overpay for the fight because they trying to get their bag too.
I get you.
And so by making it over here, you have to capitulate more. But if you go to Saudi, which is what guys like Shakur and Devin and them want to do, then they get whatever the fuck they want because he don't care about making no money. He just throwing money at shit. That is why, for again, I don't just be saying shit. I don't. But watch it. So because you want to see the fight, Tank should give up what he worked for.
Yep.
The
That's
fuck
what they want, Kale.
He ain't giving up
here, nigga.
nothing.
You
He gonna get the
tripping?
same money. He gonna get the same money.
You tripping?
Yeah.
Because you want to see the fight. Tank Davis, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He giving away all his fans being able to come to the fight. He giving away his network putting on the fight. He giving away all the shit that A sides work for. He got to give all that shit up because your guy want more money than he worth. Get the fuck out of
So
here.
he can't win the fight without the
Yeah,
fans.
that's all you can say. You
He
ain't
can't
got
win
no
the fight
retort.
without the fans.
And then trash
He
and
can't
tank
win the
to the
fight
shit.
without
I
his
don't matter.
think
fans.
that, Paul.
The fans
You
ain't in
know
the ring.
what Shakur did wrong? I'm gonna tell you what Shakur did wrong. I'm gonna say what he did wrong. In my humble opinion, Shakur should
Why
have
should he have
signed
to
with
come to your
Floyd.
guys' network when your guy he can't even sell out his own time?
Should have signed where?
True.
Say it again.
Fuck
Should
out
have
of here, bro.
signed where?
Y'all want y'all ain't a
No,
nigga
I
on this
said
panel, ain't
when
a
he
person
came
on
out
this
to
panel
Anderson,
don't want
he was
everything
number
they work
one.
for.
I
But
wish
y'all
he
want
would have.
somebody
I
else
said, I'm
to
saying, I
take
wish he
everything
would
they
have
work for
signed
and just say I don't
with
give a fuck
Mayweather.
about it anymore.
It's
Y'all
called
crazy as hell,
I wish he
bro.
would have been
sacrifice.
with
Big
Mayweather.
G. It's called
Like Val
sacrifice.
said, that's not a
Honestly,
It's
good
called
decision
sacrifice,
for
my
him.
boy.
That's not a good decision for Tank.
What
So,
sacrifice?
you know,
What
Yeah, I never get
what
into the
sacrifice
money
is
side
Shakur
of it.
making, Val?
I
Going
just
over
hope
there
they get the
too.
money that they both feel like they deserve.
What sacrifice is Shakur
He
making,
going
Val?
over there. He ain't taking his fans with him.
What sacrifice
Because he
Shakur
ain't
making,
got no
Val?
fans over there. He going over there to
Going
fight.
over where? Going over where?
Over in Saudi. He leaving his
Shit, he ain't
fans
got no
too.
fans over here either.
He leaving his fans
He ain't
too.
got no fans over here either, really, right?
Yeah, he do.
What
got
fans?
all in Jersey.
You talking to one. You talking to number
What fans?
He said you talking to
I'm
number
talking to
one.
one of
Could
34.
be
It's
number
30.
one.
It's 34 you motherfuckers running around. Y'all got 34 fans, bro.
36.
Don't believe
That
that.
nigga got
Don't
that
believe
nigga
the
done
hype,
tweeted.
bro.
He got more tweets than fans, bro. He got more tweets than fans, my nigga.
That's crazy, dog.
Don't believe the
He done
hype,
tweet.
baby.
He done tweeted. I don't believe the hype. That boy ain't got that's what I don't believe the hype.
Me neither.
That nigga's a Dennis Rodman. That nigga's a Dennis Rodman of motherfucking boxing. All defense, no offense.
Watch yourself. Watch
They're gonna
yourself.
have to
Don't put us on Dennis Rodman. No Diddy. No
if he
Diddy.
hype, somebody gonna have that.
What,
Somebody
Dennis
gonna have no
Rodman?
problem beating his ass. That's my only thing. Beat his ass. It should be easy.
Right. You're right. It should be easy to beat him if be all that.
Yeah, but bro.
Don't believe the hype. I wish
want.
I had that little
That's what
clip
the
when he
point
just
down
said that.
This what I want to know, Val. This what I want to know from you, Val. Is Shakur Stevenson
Crucial
gonna actually?
good, bro.
Is he gonna actually put on a good performance against Kid Austin, bro?
Yeah, how's that?
He gonna stop Kid
I think
Austin.
he is.
He gonna stop him.
How much you want to bet?
He gonna stop him.
I got
How
20
much
on
you
Kid
Oh
Austin.
my God, I'll
I
bet
got 20 on
anything
Kid
on
Austin.
that. You got
I
what?
got 20 on Kid Austin.
How much you want to bet?
I got 20
Betting
on
on
Kid Austin.
Tank and Shakur
Oh, no,
if it
that's
ever
good,
happens.
No, I'm just look. I ain't. I just want to bet that he don't stop him. What's up?
Yeah, me too.
He gonna stop
Oh,
him.
you want to bet you won't stop him?
Let's bet that shit. What's up?
Trying to bet that money on.
Your boy
He
ain't
won't-
disciplined.
bet.
He gonna get in his emotions. He gonna get wild. He gonna run
That's
into
cool.
it.
Punches like a
That's cool.
middleweight. because
And why he
will
giving?
Just
And
like
why he?
Rolly-
And why he getting? And why he
Just
getting
like
wild
Rolly
and
ran
shit?
into that
Why he
punch
getting
with
wild?
He
Oh
gonna
no, that's
run
a
into
difference.
it just
See?
like Rolly ran into that.
No, there's a
punch with Tank.
difference because when people punch at Tank, he actually punch back. When people punch at Shakur, he start acting like a
No,
DB.
no, Rolly ran into it.
I know, but Shakur don't do that. Shakur don't sit in the fire like that.
Yeah, we counter punch, baby.
Front
You don't watch us
foot
enough. We
Tank.
counter punch you all day.
will be
We'll counter
coming
you all
to
day
get
long.
Shakur.
Already. Did y'all counter?
easy money, bro?
Did y'all counter punch against Nakathila? Is that?
Nope.
We whooped
I feel like he
Nakathila.
just.
What?
I feel like that
What?
shit. That we
11 to 1,
completely
10 to
outclassed
2.
that dude.
What are you talking about?
We broke.
11
I didn't say he
Where
didn't
my guy
outclass
Ant McQueen at, man? Where my guy Ant McQueen?
I said, did he counter punch him?
I feel like he just got beat.
I didn't ask how many
And
rounds he
was
won. He's good at winning rounds. Did he
Bro.
counter punch?
Bro, how can you win a unanimous decision 11-1, 10-2 without counter punching, without beating
By throwing
somebody?
the slap, by throwing a slap check left hook, a slap check right
You can
hook,
call it what you can call it
and
whatever
then
you
and then
want to.
jabbing and fighting you with a victory.
But you
I'm
can
trying
call
to
it
see
whatever
when
you want to, but unanimous
when he feel that
is
strength,
unanimous,
when he feel
right?
that strength of Floyd, he feel them punches flying by his head because he's making a miss. Is he gonna stay there and make them pay, or is he just gonna keep making the miss and doing the Cupid shuffle? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yep.
exactly.
Bro,
is
you
he going to
got-
sit in the
He gonna
pocket
win.
against a puncher like Tank
You can't
on the stage
you
that they're
can't
on?
win fights unanimous just by making people miss, my boy. There's no
Them
such
fights
thing.
aren't the Tank fight.
That ain't what
You
I asked.
cannot win fights unanimous just by making people miss.
So how did he
Not-
win?
it's
How
not
did he win?
impossible.
How did he win the Edwin? How did he win the Edwin De Los Santos fight by
'Cause he
landing the
outpointed
least
him.
amount of punches ever in a fight? If you can't do that, how'd that happen?
He outpointed.
But they landed, but he just
It don't
barely
matter
made a
about
miss,
the
and he
knee.
hardly.
He still threw more than
Okay.
Edwin did. He still threw more than Edwin.
But didn't
He
they
landed
land?
more
But
than
didn't they
Edwin
land
did.
the least amount of punches ever in the fight? Didn't they land the
But
least
he
amount of punches
still
ever in the
landed
fight?
more than his opponent.
Yeah, he got the least amount of punches landing on him. What do you got? Like 40 punches in 12 rounds?
Yep.
So then doesn't that mean he won that fight really based on defense?
Yeah, that fight
He
he
won
beat
by
him on the
8
bad night,
punches.
and that's an off
So
night.
can't you win a fight on defense?
He
Didn't he
Not
prove
if you
that?
don't throw no
did it.
punches.
Nope.
Not if you don't throw no punches, you can't. No, sir.
Have you ever checked out? Have you checked out the highlight? Have you checked out the highlights of Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos?
No,
You gotta throw
because it's
more
the boring.
punches
I
than
had
your
to make
opponent.
clips.
Val,
gotta
if you
hit
go
your
watch,
opponent
if you
more
go,
times
if
than
you
he
if you go
hit
watch,
you.
if you go watch Shakur Stevens versus Edwin De Los Santos highlights, you're gonna see foot feints and jabs. You ain't gonna see no power punches.
Oh my God, it was the worst fight ever. That was.
That's gonna be the highlight.
I watched the fight 4 times, and you need
What?
to go back and watch it because we
Man,
out.
Listen, Val. Then you fucking
Were
know
you
that
having
was
trouble? Were you
crazy.
having trouble? Were you? I didn't know you
outpunch.
had. I didn't know you had insomnia, bro. My bad.
No
I
doubt.
didn't know you needed sleep.
Need some melatonin.
Dang, man. Lobo Boxing. Appreciate the 10 piece. Said KO Boxing 86 T. Big salute. You need to pump the brakes on the Tank hype. Tank will end what? End the fighting. End all fighting Jake Paul. And it will be the B side, hating on Turkey because it exposes Tank avoiding fights. Wow.
And we ain't never got a box
Can
again.
respond.
Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Number
Yeah, I
one,
don't even know.
Tank is not fighting no goddamn Jake Paul. Number two, I'm just curious how you avoid fights by having Loma duck you, reaching out to Shakur, and now negotiating with Keyshawn. And being the first one of the four kings to actually fight another four king. Maybe I got a different definition. Maybe I got a different definition of avoiding. So I'll just say it again to make sure I'm not tripping. Somebody can let me know when I tell a lie. So he fought Ryan Garcia, one of the four kings, before anybody else. He tried to make the fight with world champion Lomachenko, who ducked him. His team reached out to Shakur to try to make the Shakur fight, and he's currently negotiating with Keyshawn Davis. And this isn't him or his team capping. These fighters are telling you that he's doing. So I'm trying to figure out how is that avoiding. Like, I'm very confused. And notice
pay attention.
Notice that no one stopped me from talking because everything I just said was a factual statement. But y'all carry on. Keep giving my homie his money. Please keep giving him super. Keep hitting his
doubt. Shout out to the super chatters.
Please. I appreciate y'all.
No, I agree with that. Nobody. That's why I don't really discuss the money side of it, because I never know what that discussions is like. I'll just be hoping that at the end of the day, dudes get whatever it is that they want, feel comfortable, so you ain't got no excuse. Take your fight and let it be what it's gonna be.
I think
I'm not in
that boy said factual. That boy said factual cap. Just
say that again.
Factual cap.
That boy said factual cap, bro.
That's a new one.
I can't stand it.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to everybody on the panel coming over here, bringing up the property value, man. I got you. Oh, you up here? All right, bet. All right, my guy's up here. And I like these conversations. It's always a conversation. I like to hear the different perspective, man. Shout out to KO, because I know he was gonna come with something. What happened to Keyshawn being a prospect? I think he in that contender space, is safe to say now, right?
Yo, you know what it is, bro?
From throwing him away, like now you kind of praising him. I just think it always bring me back to my point. The dude, a good damn fighter, good young fighter, bro. That's all I say. I don't gotta rate him and rank him over nobody. I let people argue about that. I like what I'm saying with Keyshawn. He keep going the way he going, he'll be around for a while. That's what I see. Got to keep winning.
For sure.
I think the Tank fans would give every other fighter way more praise and shit if these guys would just pay attention and stop dogging this dude and making everything his fucking fault when it's not.
Nah, it's not. I don't think that you can do that. That's why I said it's a silly conversation unless you're really inside them rooms and having them conversations with those people. Like the people be saying like they talking like they know exactly what's going on, what the money is, all this shit. I be like, how y'all even get the money and they even get it?
No doubt.
It was crazy to me.
I like to talk about who will win. Why?
That's it.
Fuck the rest of it.
You know, it's people that say Tank ain't fought nobody but Pedraza. And I disagree with that. I just don't get into that. Resumes don't win fights at the end of the day. Right? You got people what is Terrence Crawford now? 40-0? And people will still say he ain't did nothing but fought a weight or damaged Earl Spence. Like those conversations are bad for boxing, bro, because you just don't give the guy credit for shit that he's done. So I have a tough time having them conversations, bro. Like just give credit where it's due. The Tank been through from 126 to 30 to 35, 40 back down. It's just hard to ignore that and say he ain't did shit because he ain't fought a couple names. And the same go for the rest of these guys. But I tell you what they all got in common. They ain't fought nobody equal to their skill level yet, in my opinion.
It's only two guys that can equal each other. 3 guys, 4 guys, top.
Shout out to all of them. I don't have conversations that they like, man. I just don't know that. That's not a person that really enjoys boxing looking at it like that. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't tear him down and say, he's this. You got people, Sergio Mora, a former fighter, sitting on the podcast talking about he don't call a man the champion still to this day. Imagine how many people he misleading doing that. I just think all of those conversations is bad for boxing. We're gonna talk about who asked cool, but I'm not into the conversation that just hold all these fighters in a negative light. Like you name them, I can tell you.
That boy Sergio Mora said that Ryan Garcia got a better resume.
Right. Dude, it's just it's leading. Like, just say you don't like the kid, but just say that. I'd rather you say you don't like him than to try to convince me that he ain't did shit because he ain't did what you want to do.
It's easy. Sergio Mora,
really,
I don't like
him. Determine how fighters move. You have no say. You're not taking punches. Like, I just don't get it. You can't tell a guy what to do and how to move. That's why when he come out and he say, man, I don't care. I just want my money. Part of me is cool with that. And you know why? Because he's telling you what it is. He's not doing the shit for what you want to see him do it for. Like the shit that y'all care about, he don't care about. And then you can't be more plain than what he was saying. Like the hell with all that. Get my money and get up out of here. Take a couple more fights and get up out of here.
They're all haters of him. Real shit, though. Like, the way they talk about him, they're just mad that they worked their whole career and couldn't get to that spot. And people don't love him or them like they do him. It's fucking sad, bro.
I'm just due for real. I really appreciate the sport. I try to build it up with my conversations. I'm not about to sit up here and talk for 2-3 hours about how a guy is not on the top of his game. You get what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of conversation you have. It's not being proven in the ring. Ain't nobody beat him, and ain't even come close. Oh, either of those guys. That's all I want to see fight. I want to see somebody prove inside the ring. I don't care about the conversations that hold them in a negative light. Somebody got to be able to whoop their ass for me to see anything that some of y'all be talking about. I got to see somebody beat him. If he ain't shit, if he ain't accomplished, if he ain't did nothing, he should be very easy to beat. Should be very easy to beat. I just don't see how y'all look at it like that, man. Dude is a danger to anybody that he get in the ring with. And anybody that see it, don't see it. Otherwise, you just probably hating, bro.
A danger of
For real, man. Your damn problem. How much of a problem? I think that shit is gonna be proven before you before you hang them up.
Just do. If that fight does happen though, don't forget to do that that voiceover if you can do a trailer to it.
Yeah. You gotta remind me. Yeah, man. I need to do that.
Cold, fam. Cold.
I need to do it.
Hannibal, I gotta tell you the same thing because Hannibal was one of the ones saying Tank would never fight Keyshawn. Keep dreaming.
They like. I'm just not that person. I leave that for everybody else. That's why my channel is named what it is. I'm just like, nah. Unless I can do what they do, I can't talk how some of these people talk. Like they talk crazy. You couldn't probably hold the gloves up to you. You know what I mean? Couldn't hit a bag.
None, put them on. Real, none of that.
Right. Resume garner experience, adversity. No, resume only matter if you actually win. Y'all. Anything ring intelligence, reputation is the road to victory. Yeah, man. I just think that conversation is when you hung them up. Like they just don't win fights. You got to perform on the night. It matters to an extent, but it's not the end all be all. That's why I say you got people that say Tank fought 30 nobodies, and then they'll name Shakur wins and downplay the rest of them. It's the same conversation. Y'all don't get it? They say Tank
it is.
Shakur ducking. First it was Crawford was ducking. Earl Spencer's ducking. Like y'all don't get tired. I'm gonna keep saying it until people get tired of hearing me say it. That's how cooked that conversation is. Every top fighter is ducking somebody. Even if they fight, well, nah, he still ducked him the first time. Like, bro, that shit sounds stupid.
Boxing hacker. No, I fucking didn't.
And ain't no more he ducking. I done heard somebody say Earl Spencer ducked Terrence Crawford rematch. Like, bro, seriously? Yeah, they fought already. It's over. Duck talk dies the minute they step in the ring and fought. It's over with. There's no more duck talk. That shit is dead.
No doubt.
Shout out to my guy Blunt Sports, man. We gotta build boxing up. I know I don't want everybody to think like me, but I just don't like shitting on nobody. And when you hear me do it, I promise you could call me out and I won't say nothing. Call me out the day I sit up here and do that. Gotta get these big credit. I don't care who thinks who's gonna win. Let's see this fight.
The only person I call a duck just do for me officially is Zepeda, and I stand on it. I don't care. Don't care.
That's how Cal feel about duck. Cal feel like that about Loma, bro. Don't worry.
Loma duck. Zepeda duck.
Three times just do against Shakur. He knows he can't
get you in Detroit safely. Oh shit, damn, Cal. Yeah, man, we gotta get me there safely in one piece. Dude snapped on me because he thought I was saying boycott Tank. He snapped in my DM, should I say. I was looking like, wow. Damn. I was like, bro, you gotta listen to the content, bro. You know anything about me? You know I don't sit up and shit on nobody, man.
Boxing Heifer, I'm about to time you out.
Like, I don't think nobody should be promoting, like, especially if you
putting
within
my
the
fucking name in his mouth,
promoting boycotting of any. And I don't even gotta get into it, but you get it, like boycott anybody doing their thing. Just don't watch them. Say I'm not watching it. I don't like the fight, but to try to influence people to boycott something, that's extreme.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's extreme.
Just do you been getting into it with people lately, man? You good?
Yeah. I just lately I ain't been caring, man. I've been almost like a little edgy for people because they see the laid back approach and they kind of tell I could get one over on. Nah, bro, I get on that same type of time, but I'm just not here for that. Like I want a conversation that everybody could enjoy instead of snapping and cursing like that. I talk to you as if you was sitting right next to me, bro. We gonna vibe out like I'm not
Hey, just do.
What's good, bro?
Hey, just do.
I hear you. You good,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So what would be a word to use, like not the word duck, but the one up under that, like when you take it, like when you ain't quick to get in the ring with somebody, like you ain't really trying to get in the ring with them real fast. What would that word be instead of using duck? What would you use?
I get it. I get what you're saying. Shit,
What would that
man.
word? What would that terminology be?
I'll just say you ain't ready. You get
business.
You just ain't ready.
Oh, you ain't ready. Oh, okay.
Man,
Well, I'm gonna say this on air.
But it's
Tank
obvious.
ain't ready for Shakur Bright Light Steve.
Avoid. He ain't
ready.
He avoiding, not just ducking. You avoiding. I know
Yeah, he
people
just ain't ready.
Same thing. Yeah,
I get it.
Like
I
sometimes
respect that.
people,
Kid Austin about to be ready,
right? Because say you got 3 options on the table. If you don't take the one that the public want to see most, do you duck somebody? You get what I'm trying to say? It's not that simple to say that. Like maybe you didn't take the toughest guy, but it's just not the same. Like you still have an option. You have a choice. You get what I'm saying? But then that starts to tell you something about a fighter if every time you got choices, you taking the less, you know what I mean? The path of the least resistance type deal. So
yeah, especially when it's going into 2 years and 3 years. Yeah, when it's going to 2 and 3 years, I get you.
You bogus. You bogus. Like you definitely you avoiding at all costs.
Who's been avoiding for 2 or 3 years, Beth?
No, I said when it gets to 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
When it gets there. It's already 2 because we in
December. Do that shit on purpose though, dog.
We in December, so it's already 2 because 25 is
you
here.
Don't.
Yeah.
You don't know when these fights are ready. You just know what the hardcores on the fucking internet say.
No one can't say nothing until next year anyway, because
You know
everybody.
what's crazy? The narrative kind of changes from like month to month, week to week, day to day. Like I remember people saying when he was on Top Rank, the reason they couldn't fight and how he was cloud chasing is because he's over there on Top Rank where he know he can't make a fight. And then you fast forward to today, and that wasn't the reason. That's all I'm saying. It has nothing to do with Tank, but that wasn't the reason. People just say anything. I'm gonna say this, and y'all know that's my guy. You avoiding the biggest opportunity of your life. I can't rock with that, and I have nothing that would validate that claim besides some cute little narratives that people dress up to push based on what decision a man has made. Like think about it. We don't even have options are available to you. We just curtail. You could have did this. Do you know if that was an option? It don't matter, huh? Like you can't. You get me? Like I'll use Boots as an example because he's over there too. People say, "Well, why don't you keep talking this sign with PBC shit?" You just heard Steven Espinoza pretty much say he don't have a multi-fight deal that he could offer. So Boots was on that side going over there with Cameron Duncan his 29, 30 fights, and the PBC and decide to sign him. And y'all shit on him because he went to match room. Why ain't they signing him then? They had
ain't got the money.
Nah, what?
You get what I'm trying to say?
Don't got the money.
What?
Yeah, they ain't got the money for a Shakur or a Boots right now.
Yeah, out of your mind.
I believe with the opportunity that was
fucking another narrative.
You get me? Like onto the PBC. How?
Complete fabrication.
Why they ain't snatch him up? Why did they allow Eddie Hearn to actually seek him out if Boots was a priority? I think people need to pump the brakes on the whole sign with PBC deal. Like I think they going through something obviously that's different, man. Yeah, people heard what they wanted to hear with Espinosa say.
Well, it could be they don't think he's him.
So much deeper than somebody ducking. You sitting up, he's telling y'all Edwards ain't even willing to pay for these fights for regularity. He explained to you why shit's on pay-per-view. That's telling me shit is a lot different. But we keep saying, guys, sign over there to PBC, sign over there. Don't know what their schedule is. You get what I'm saying? I'm seeing one of their biggest fighters can't find his way in the ring, and all he did was lose one fight. Like all this signing people, that shit sound like garbage to me. And I knew it was saying it. So it's like, what narrative you want to push?
But it does make the fight easier to make.
Top ranking, he couldn't fight over there. Like I don't get it. Like that. The fact of the matter is, you tell me when the PBC was trying to make that fight. That's what people keep Xing out. We be focusing on the fighters. The business matters. The suits, they matter.
Oh, no doubt, because they're the ones that call the shots and make the fights when they're ready.
Sure, man.
They fucking purposely do this shit.
But when I get undeniable proof that a guy has an opportunity,
I know you will,
fight, you find another reason not to take a fight on your ass. I gotta call it what it is.
Like Cepeda.
Arrested judgment.
Me too.
Anybody know what Tank getting for the Roach fight?
6 deals divided by 240. You can do math.
No, they said that 6 deal thing is off the table. But Tank retired.
Bro.
Tank about to retire, so how's
to
it a 6
confuse
deal?
you guys. Make it people talk about it. Fucking get you on the keyboard. These people are masters at what they do.
Tank about to retire. How's it a 6 deal?
If you think that
I don't think
he's
he's about to retire. I think he
you're
just said
fucking
that to put more
crazy.
eyes on the
Why
fight.
would he
So
leave?
that mean your fighter
Why would he
retired
leave?
then?
Listen.
I mean, he
So
ain't
that
the only
mean your
one that
fighter
said they gonna
retired.
retire. I mean, I wouldn't say Tank my fighter. I fuck with Tank, but I ain't just got one fighter.
Listen,
I'm talking to the other guy. That mean your fighter a liar?
Oh.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
You
That's
say
a
he not gonna
frustrated young man.
retire. You
It
say
could
he
be
not gonna
promotion.
retire.
It
He
could
say
be
he is
promotion.
gonna retire.
About. You're supposed to be an OG. You should be paying attention more, my boy.
He say he is
Like
gonna
real shit.
retire. You saying he not gonna retire? Who telling the truth?
I be thinking that.
Even if he retires,
I be thinking
It's
that's
fucking promotion.
Like
You know
that.
how many times Floyd retired and then came back and he was so much more wanted? It's fucking promotion, Val.
if he
Nah, Tank
retires,
say
he's
he
got a
not
free
coming
It's
fight
back.
deal.
frustration.
If he's retiring, he's got a free fight deal. As long as he
Fucking leave.
fights,
What?
Yeah,
He would leave so
as long
much
as he
money
fights
on
at
the
least
table.
two.
It's blasphemy. Anybody that's about their paper ain't gonna walk away from the kind of paydays that fucking kid has on the table.
That's
If he's
I was saying
retiring,
that's
Promotion.
just if he's retiring, if he's retiring and he's got 2 fights left or 3 fights left, and he fights Shakur and then Devin or Shakur or somebody that I'm cool. I'm cool with that. But if he doesn't fight none of them guys, then yeah, that's when you can complain. But for now, no one can't say nothing because Shakur's occupied, Keyshawn's occupied, and Tank's occupied. So people are just crying over spilt milk at the moment. And right about now, some people are sounding suspect. There's better things that we could be talking about than watching other people's moves and let's watch boxing fights. Friggin' hell, Claressa Shields argued Papoose and RemyMa.
Yeah, I got that. You know, I got
You know what I'm
that.
saying? That's more
I just knew
entertaining.
this was gonna stir the pot and stir up this conversation today, man. Shout out to y'all, everybody that came through and pulled up. We gonna rock out for a little while longer. We ain't going nowhere just yet. Mr. Empire was good with it. Matchroom has money for Boots and Stevenson, but they are willing to pay money for their opponents to get in the ring with them. But are they willing to pay? Yeah, that's a good question. I think time to tell that, Mr. Empire. We definitely gonna find out because we've seen it briefly with Boots and we've seen the difficulty that he's having. I think Shakur's situation is a matter of guys really standing on what they say, right? That's why I give.
Pay what you weigh.
They said they wanted to fight. An opportunity came. They didn't find a way out of it. Salute to them for that. But as a pay, they gotta have that energy and so on and so forth, right? This shit it's annoying, man, to see this happen over and over and over again.
I wonder why though, Just Dude. I'm confused by that, man. Why is it so hard for him to get a fight with a top guy?
Right. You talking about with Tank?
Nah, with Shakur.
Anybody is it hard? Yeah, I think some of it is certain guys not wanting to fight. And now when we talking about, I think him and Tank situation is obviously something different.
Yeah,
right?
That's the behind the scenes thing right there.
He come to 35, he fight Yoshino, then in his next fight, he got to go all the way down the list, literally till he got to De Los Santos. Get what I'm saying? Like,
Man, he got on national TV and told Tank, let's make the fight. Now, what else can he do?
Too, bro. I ain't
What
gonna
else can
lie.
he do?
I think
Oh my
it's
God.
hard with so many people.
Took the one fight deal.
Wow.
It wasn't
Took the
never
fight he
no
was
one fight
offered.
deal. That was
Log
cap.
off and bun punch it, man. Log off and.
Log off.
Stephen T.O. retire. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't they was going off on court for that. He's throwing a temper tantrum. I said the same thing. It's frustration, but he even said it. He went and said it. Like, I noticed something with him. People only see what they want to see. They don't see come back and he says he spoke on that. He was like, "Yo, I was being emotional. I was on some others. I ain't doing that again." And I ain't seen it since then. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I said the same thing. It sounded like you frustrated with the game. You gotta think you in line. Like, you winning the fights as far as what you doing, like you doing you fulfilling your end, and you looking at these guys like, yo, I should be able to get this fight, and you seeing other guys get them. That shit gotta be frustrating when you just trying to prove yourself. I think him and Loma should have been happened simply because they was on that side. But that dude ain't fight neither guy.
The deal didn't make.
I know what I'm saying. Tell him. In the words of Steven Espinosa, the deal didn't make.
What he says, dog.
Facts. Outside of a purpose overbid, failed negotiations doesn't equate to duck. It don't, but fans can't understand that because we too busy trying to tell somebody what they worth. Where I'm gonna speak for me. I'm not in a position to tell a guy that gets punched in his face what he worth. And to my understanding, what you worth, you worth what you negotiate, they say, right? So that's it. That's all. You get me? But I can't tell somebody, and I'm glad I had a perfect situation to show y'all how consistent I am. Frank Martin, his ultimate reason for not taking the Shakur fight was not because he's scared of him. I don't want to fight him, or he too good. It's my money wasn't right. You want me to take, and he knows it's a risk. He pretty much telling you that y'all want me to fight him, and y'all not gonna pay me accordingly. I gotta go on the fight worried about if I took less than I was supposed to. I understand it.
28 years old, never had a title shot. Fucking pretty hard to turn down $1 million, bro. You got to take the chances when they're given. We can't be letting them overinflate.
Him,
I hear you though.
No, I'm with you. But for him, in a weird way, it worked out. Get me? You ain't
it did. It did.
You got that little that you wanted. So
they seen the buzz for that shit.
But, you got that little So I guess that was worth it. So I'm for the fighter, bro. Like I want you to get what you're supposed to get, but at the same token, I don't want to hear stories about you like outpricing yourself or asking for something that's unrealistic, and now the fight don't happen. I don't want to see that. I know I know people we was talking about it a little earlier, and people speaking about guys taking pay cuts. I don't think that's the case, but I think business need to be done. I don't suggest that nobody get paid less than they worth. I think that's crazy. So that's why I try not to speak about the money, because I'm not in the negotiations. I don't know what nobody's asking for. People be throwing out wild ass numbers, and the people themselves didn't get there. I'm like, where are we getting numbers from? So I don't know. Just want to see these fights happen, bro. And I don't want to see guys finding excuses not to make quality fights.
Hey, Just Do.
What's good, guy?
Is Lamont Rose the best opponent that Tank been faced so far as a professional?
I don't think so.
Okay, who you said was Mario Barber?
I don't know. I know that was a good fight, but I don't know. I have to think the best opponent he's faced. Lamont is skillful, but I don't know if he's the best opponent he's faced.
The most accomplished is Santa Cruz. The two toughest fights were Barrios and Ryan Garcia.
I think I agree, bro.
Barrios won 11 rounds, right?
Right. He won 11.
What are you talking about?
Or
one? Did you say one?
Maybe
I said Barrios won 11 rounds.
11, yeah.
Right?
Anyway.
That's what I said.
Yep, and your boy, if he wants to go 11 rounds, it ain't gonna look nothing like you
11 rounds and broke his ass down. But yeah, man. Candace Slim in the building. What's good, fam? Zay, what's good, bro?
Angry White Man, did you ever box before?
Yes.
What you said?
Yes.
What weight were you?
Oh,
I was a kid, man. I was like 14, 10 to 14.
Oh, so you ain't put on no gloves since you've been grown?
I'd punch bags and work out boxing every day of my life.
You still do it now?
Right now.
I like to get in the ring with you and stop you.
Bro, I'll beat the shit out of your old ass. And ain't no fucking game, bro.
Hey,
I will
Val,
fuck
funny
you
as
up.
And I think I'm older than you.
About to
And
make a
Listen
fight,
to me,
y'all.
Val. I will destroy you, dog.
D
I'm
was
6'1",
I don't want to.
185, and
If
out my
you're too old, I
motherfucking
don't want to
mind.
do it to you. But how old are you?
Lee
First,
K, what it do?
I'm 42. I'll be 42 in January.
Oh yeah,
In
I
top
love
peak
to tear
physical
you up.
shape, my
Cause
boy.
I'm way
I'm
older
in
than you.
fucking
I would
shape.
knock you out.
Val, I
I
promise
would
you.
not. Hey, just do. We're gonna set this up. We're gonna set
Right.
this up. Me and Angry White Man. I want him in the ring.
Listen to me. If you can show me that you can run around your block twice on
great.
camera, I'll come to your fucking house. And I got the dough to do it.
Professional fighter. You talk to an ex-professional
nothing, bro.
fighter.
I'll beat the shit out your old
Right,
ass,
Barbara
bro.
D.
It's not.
I agree 1,000,000%.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hurt you, dude. Why don't you
Bruh.
debate William Osgood and stop ducking?
How much you weigh right now,
Stop
William
ducking.
Osgood? How much you weigh?
86. I'm not William Osgood. I'm D1. I weigh 186.
D1, how much you weigh?
186.
Okay, that's good. So we'll fight at your weight, 180, 170. I'll probably
William
come in at
first, and then I'll come
175.
box your fucking snot box.
Okay, we'll do it. I'm gonna take 3 months to get in shape for you. We'll do a 6-round exhibition. With 12-ounce gloves on, cause I don't want to kill you. And,
oh man, you get beat up.
And I'm older than you, so you ain't got no excuse. But I
Hey, Val.
guarantee you, if you telling me that you only fought since you was 14,
stop talking.
Let me finish talking. Let me finish.
You
Don't
need
get
it.
scared. Don't get scared. Just let me finish. If you telling me
my face every day. Talking about,
okay,
bro.
but let me finish talking, please, sir. If you telling me that the last time you boxed in a ring was when you was 14 years old,
I didn't say that. You said that.
And you, well, that's what you told me.
Said
Have you been a professional? Have you fought pro?
Fucking 3 weeks ago.
Have you
What are
fought professional, sir?
No, but
okay.
I don't need to fight professional to box you the fuck out.
I'm giving you an opposition. I'm the one calling you out, so listen to me. Okay.
Come to my podcast and debate William Osgood and stop ducking him. And second, start fucking running today.
He's too old to fight. But what I'm telling you is
a debate is not a fight; it's an argument.
Okay, all right, I'll do that
and
for
you. You already ducked one.
But I'm talking about getting in the ring with you. This is totally different. We talking about
Nah,
putting on some gloves and headgear.
Val, what weight
I
is
don't know if you're an OG or an old flea.
At that time, if he give me 90 days, I know I'm gonna be about
I'll give you whatever you need.
175.
Oh, man.
I come down to about 170, 175. But it don't matter because he never fought professional. He don't even know nothing about boxing. He ain't never been in no ring with pros.
What the fuck
I done been in the ring with pros that had champions, bro. And Pryor. You understand? Hector Camacho, Terrence Ali. You don't know nothing about me, son.
I don't care.
You don't know nothing about me.
D1
But
like
I know a guy that only had on gloves when he was 14 and fought in the amateurs. Ain't gonna do nothing with me in no ring.
Right now,
I fought
am in
22 years
physical
old,
bro
condition.
D1
27
is
years
saying
old,
is
30 years old.
shape
Right
as
now,
long
every day
today,
of my life, old man.
right
he's
now,
saying as long
today I
as
can.
as long as you
Stop
ain't from
running.
Bro, you
Asgard
can't do nothing with
or
me.
Wakanda, y'all can run it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Long
Val.
as you ain't from
That's
Asgard.
the one. I'm not. Listen,
Hey, just
OG.
do. We're gonna
Let me
put
just
this
say
fight
this to you.
together.
I'm gonna say this
Just
to
do.
you
I
one
want you to
time.
help me get this fight together.
Dude.
I'm gonna start
Right.
working out
What
because
are you talking
about to
about?
start
There's
working out.
nowhere to
something
go.
about
I'm on
dude
YouTube
that I
every
just
day, old man.
I'm
Listen
not
to me.
feeling, and I'm gonna stop him
Oh my
in a
God, this
sparring
fucking guy.
section, in a what they call
Listen
it,
to me, Val.
exhibition bout. I'm gonna stop him in an
Val,
exhibition.
Val, think about it.
Listen to me.
And I'm gonna stop him to the body.
Dude, can I say something? Can I fucking say something? You ignorant motherfucker, can I say something?
Why you gotta cuss,
I'm
man?
not the
You
average
scared?
fucking YouTube
That sounds like a
dude you
person
talk
that's in
boxing
fear.
with.
When the
Listen
people
to
got
me.
to cuss like that, that means you got fear, bro. You ain't
This
gotta
every day.
cuss
I
me
have my
out.
own shit.
I
Go
didn't
check
cuss
it out.
at you.
What are you talking about?
I
You
didn't
sound
curse
fucking
at you. Don't
stupid,
curse at
and
me.
you sound like a fucking fanboy 90% of the time. I'm not an
Yeah.
average guy. You
I'm
talk
I'm a,
boxing with.
if I'm a
I'm not one
fanboy,
of
I'm a
these other
fanboy
fuckers.
of Shakur Bright Light Stevenson. I guarantee you that. If I'm a
Now you called
fanboy.
me out personally. Tank and
Yeah,
Shakur
I'm
go
gonna
to the
call you
side.
out and I'm
You
gonna
get your
knock
old
you out
ass
and I'm gonna
whipped.
stop you. I'm gonna stop you. I promise.
We'll see. I bet you don't even show up.
I promise.
Funny as hell.
Listen, bro.
First,
Val,
we're gonna get somebody
I'm
to
not
put the
the
fight
average
together.
kid you talk boxing with on YouTube. We are
gonna
not
get
the
somebody to
fucking
put the
same.
fight together first because
my God.
Greg Hatchett and Norman
Stay in
Senior about
shape.
to fight.
I really do this, my boy. I'm in shape every day of my life. There is no let me get 90
you ain't
days.
doing
I'm in
nothing
shape
with
right
me
now.
if you ain't never boxed before.
My bro in
Oh
shape.
my God, you're the one saying that. I boxed. I don't give a fuck
crazy.
Bro,
what
you
done.
told me you boxed at 14.
Yeah, so what?
Okay,
Shout out
so
to
you ain't
GM. He
never
saying,
boxed
"Damn,
before.
let
What are
it
you
go,
talking
man."
about?
Every day of my life, old man.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, that old man, not a game, y'all crazy."
You've been killing yourself, saying I don't box, I haven't boxed.
Okay, who
Why?
you been in
Because
the ring
I don't
with?
have
I'm
a
asking you now.
professional.
Who you been in the ring with? Yeah, that's a professional.
Go be grandpa.
Doesn't matter. You wouldn't know the people I've been in the ring with, anyways. And
If
I've been
they're
in the ring with some
professional-
big name people, but I don't care to fucking tell that.
Are they
I don't need to
relevant?
tell that.
Are they relevant?
Baby Joe Macy is.
Who?
People, Baby Joe Macy. You know, Les Ralston. I don't know if you know them
I make
people.
sure y'all all smash.
You been in the ring with him now? That's who you get in the ring with now?
Yeah.
Pulling up with your boy.
Okay, so you ain't got no excuse then, because you actively
Wow.
sparring right now,
Listen
right?
to me. Listen to me. You should get off the internet and go start running if you really want to fight. I am in top physical condition every fucking day of my life. There is no fucking stopping.
I know how to get in shape.
You gotta get in shape, Val. He already in peak condition.
I already
right
know how
now.
to get in shape. And I ain't
Well, you're
even,
gonna need
I'm
to.
not out of shape
Start
like
right
how
now.
you
Hey,
think I
Howard,
am
what it
now.
do, man?
I'm not
What it
out
do?
of shape like how
I
you
got
think
nothing
I
but
am.
respect for you, man.
relevant?
Yeah, like in real life, I got nothing but respect for you, and I'll throw hands with you anytime you want. I'm not the average YouTube guy you talk about.
Bro, I'm talking about boxing, bro.
Okay, we can box, and I
I'm not
respect
in
you
the
more for
ring. Don't
wanting
get
to box.
personal, because I ain't doing no fighting outside the
Still
ring.
said, what if it's a draw?
I'm not
What if
trying to
it's
fight.
all
I'm
curve?
talking
Yeah,
about boxing
I'm
too.
talking about
Same
in
shit
the
you're
ring.
talking.
I want me and you in the ring. That's what I want.
When you're ready, dog, I'm here.
Okay, because you
I'm the
stay
angry
ready.
white
Because you
man.
say you
I
stay
come
ready,
on
right?
this fucking YouTube every fucking
In the
Friday,
whole
10 p.m.
podcast,
Eastern
man.
Standard, dog.
So you gonna help set it up? We gotta find out where it's gonna be, where you want it to be at. Where's the neutral ground for you?
Wherever you want. Since you know you got a boxing gym you go to, you frequent, I'll come there.
Where you stay at though? Like where are you?
Don't matter. I'm 40 minutes away from the airport, and I got dough.
What airport? It's 1,000 airports.
Buffalo Niagara International fucking airport.
Niagara. Oh, so you in New York? Niagara
Yeah.
Falls? Oh, okay.
Buffalo,
All right.
dog.
So I know a dude.
Please go
You know
live.
where Rochester at? Rochester, New York.
A lot of money from Rochester.
Have you been to Rochester, New York before?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know a dude up there. He used to box with me when we was younger. Mexican guy. His name is Manyo. He got a gym up in Rochester, and another guy I know up there got a gym. So it's a couple of gyms in Rochester. So you want to make it Rochester?
I'll be live on Friday. You show up to my live Friday talking this same shit, and we'll make it happen, bro. I promise.
Okay, because I want to do that, man. I want to get in the ring and see what you got, man.
It'll
And
be
it's
great.
gonna be
I would love
embarrassing
it.
for you, man, because I'm way older than
Val,
you, man. But
the same
you ain't
shit
got
you
nothing for
talk
me, bro.
with jabs and being a boxer, I'm gonna jab your fucking nose off your face.
Bro, you're not gonna hit me like that.
Listen,
I'm still
bro.
slippery. I'm still slippery,
I'm
D-boy.
fast, bro.
I'm
Listen,
slippery,
you show
man.
up to my podcast, and I'll show
Gotta
you some
love this.
videos of me
Shout
hitting
out
the
to my
bag, and then
guys,
you can
man.
still make
I'm
that
still
decision.
slippery, bro.
Val, I'm gonna punch my bag and record it and show it to you on Friday when you come to my podcast, and then you can make a decision. I promise this ain't what you want.
Okay. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up to the gym with Safo B. I'm here in Ohio right now. So Tiger trainer
Oh, you're
named
right up the
Safo.
street.
He
You're
know
right
me
up the
real
street,
good.
dog.
He know me real good. So I'm gonna go to their gym and I'm gonna
Mhm.
catch the miss with Safo. And I ain't even in
Alright.
shape right now. I'm gonna catch the miss with Safo, and I'm gonna hit the bag over there. And I'm gonna get a couple of them youngsters. They about 23, 26. I'm gonna get
I ain't
them in the
fucking with none of
ring,
them young boys.
and I'm gonna let you just see a little bit. I'll probably let you see 2 rounds.
And I'm
All
out
right,
of
bro.
shape.
All right, bro. Listen, bro. I'm
So
big
you're gonna
on
be able to imagine
being
what it'll
real,
be when
bro.
I get in shape.
All right, and that's
I'm
what I'm
out of
talking
shape
about,
and I
OG.
can do this.
Talking
You
about,
know.
bro. We can
Talk that shit,
promote it and all
Matter
that
of
shit.
fact, bro, you can put your
I'm looking
camera on
forward.
right now and let me see you shadow boxing. I'll let you know when you will get stopped by me. Just put your camera on. We can shadow box.
Why don't you put your camera on, period, bro?
No, both of us can put them on.
YouTube every
Yours ain't
fucking
even
day.
on. How you gonna tell me
Come
to
to
put
my
something on?
podcast on Friday, so I know you're about that life,
shit.
and you'll see what
Bruh,
time it is with me.
I'm saying you can turn your camera on right now. I can turn mine
Down.
on. We can let the people on the channel see you shadow box, and they can watch me shadow box, and then they can see
My wife
who
works
know
in the
what the
office
hell they
downstairs.
doing.
I'm about to cam up. You think you're talking to a punk fucking regular
Bro,
fucking
you the
dude
one
that's just
cussing and
box?
going
What?
crazy, bro.
Get him,
You
You the
get your
one
old
cussing
ass
and
whipped.
going crazy, not me.
Nah, you're the one. You're the one who brought it up.
Nah,
What do you
because
I
he's
know,
an
but I'm not
angry
cussing.
white man. Boxing the fax
over here
machine.
talking
What's good
about
with
you
it, bro?
want to
How you
fight
feeling?
now because we're talking
Always good to
boxing.
see my
No,
guy in
I
the
said
building.
I wanted to do an exhibition with you, bro.
I see you, A.
What's
Damn,
wrong
man, my
with
guy
that?
catching strays.
What's wrong
He
with
stopped
that?
Yoshino, A. He stopped Yoshino. Don't do him through my boy like that. Shout out to my guy, A, man. That's my boy right
My fucking shit dropped.
there.
You
Shout
be
out to
alright,
everybody
bro.
still in the building. Rick Thames, my guy. Al Booger, what's good, family? All things. Everybody that's still in the building, rocking with us. Yeah, I wanted to ask y'all something too. Why I got y'all here? Because I've been meaning to have this conversation for a bit, right? We be talking about the prospects, and we know two of the top guys, two of the more talked about prospects is Curmel Moton and Abdullah Mason. Shout out to the OG KQKC.
What you think this is, Val?
How
Thought
you
you was
feeling,
talking to
OG?
somebody that ain't really punching?
Just do. What's
Get the
your
fuck
question?
out of here.
Oh no. So look, I'm gonna play this little clip from Curmel, man. I want to know what y'all think about in terms of the better prospect based on what Curmel was saying. It's just a little short clip though. Shout out to the boxing boys, but this is something I was wanting to talk about for a while because I like both fighters, man. But I wanted to know what the people think.
Do you think you're a bigger name already in the sport than Abdullah Mason?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, that's not even, like, me and Abdullah cool, you know, I talk to him sometimes too, but I feel like that's not even really a question. I'm one of the, Abdullah's a big prospect too, but I feel like the only prospect that is more notable than me right now is maybe Ben Whitaker.
Okay. Man, what did you think of his performance? Did you see that?
Fight. I didn't see it.
Yeah, people saying he looked for a way out. They saying, first it was something wrong with his ankle. Now they're saying it was only a sprain. So yeah, it didn't go.
So that's really what I wanted out there was short, but
You said
I like both guys and both prospects, man. But you know what? I'll say this: that Floyd Mayweather blessing, like that always hit different. Obviously, like Floyd, kind
yeah,
of
he
give you
stamped you, bro.
that stamp of approval.
Yeah.
But Abdullah Mason, like skillfully, I think I see more from him right now.
Me too.
Right now, I see more from him. He got a bigger frame, longer arms. He obviously gonna be able to go up more weight classes if need be. Curmel is a dog, but one thing I want to see with him is, you're not change his style, but I think it'll come over time. Like slow it down a bit. He get to it, and that's not a bad thing, but it could work against you if you don't, pick your spots when you do that. Because you've seen him get clipped a little bit in fights. That's because he just be all gas, no brakes, as they say, right? And I know that he is young. He's still a baby in the game, so I ain't being too harsh on him. But I think the Mayweather blessing might have gave him, that obvious push. And he's talented as hell. But I wish people would stop saying that he's the next Tank. He don't fight nothing like Tank, bro.
Nothing.
Just because they light skin, like, let's not be corny. Like, it's not. And those are shoes that fail. You shouldn't even put that on him. Like, and I think it's a slight to a degree. And let me tell you why. It's not a knock on Tank, but to say I'm the, next version of anybody instead of the original and one only of me, like, nah, bro. I'd rather be the one and only Curmel than be the next Tank. You're not gonna be that. You don't fight like him. You're not gifted with the same exact abilities and skill sets as him. Like, you can do some. You got a high output. Like he get in there and go. Tank don't fight like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He fight like that
let him
beginning of his career though, low key.
He methodical.
Val, show up to my podcast on Friday, OG, and we can get it popping.
Shout out to GM, man. He said if these brothers start shadow boxing, just I gotta
saying,
go. I can't do it.
And he said him and Ben Whitaker are the two biggest prospects for him.
I don't think Ben Whitaker a prospect like that. Like,
yeah, I don't. That was interesting too. That he said.
Too.
That.
I thought that
I
was
didn't think
crazy.
Ben Whitaker.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
The man over there.
Shout out to GM. Appreciate the love, man. Shout out to everybody that supported the grind this morning, man. This was just one of those. I just wanted to come up here, wanted to talk a little bit of stuff with the people. Doc is there. Doctor in the house. What's good, Doc? Dr. Boxing talking a bit. Big Supreme, yeah.
Just to apply you,
sure. Less fights. I
blame you to stir in trouble, Just.
Say that again.
I blame you for stirring up the trouble. You caused this, bro.
Yeah, sometimes I be doing it. But you know, I try to do it in a fun way where nobody has to be shitted on, right? It's fun. Like talk a little bit, trying to show people it's a different way to have these boxing conversations. And I be really wanting people to understand why I'm here. I'm not up here to, you know,
they still end up in a boxing match.
Like it ain't what I do.
My boy.
Let's see.
Can they see me real good?
Yeah, we see, folks.
I love staring at pot just on this early.
Go ahead, cam up, D1.
I'm about to.
Right here.
Eliza, what it do, fam?
You think I'm playing?
Hey, can you see me, my boy?
Yeah,
of course I can
see you. Can you see me?
Yo, this
is
hilarious.
You think you get
jump them shoulders like that?
Y'all make sure y'all keep smashing that like button for your bro, man. Good.
You know anything about that?
OG? Are you kidding me?
You
You didn't see me just cam up and hit the bag? You want me? I got to do it again?
Man, tap quick, boy.
It's some average ass people, bro. That jab was pathetic. Fuck y'all talking about.
Oh, shit.
Well, you don't want nothing with me, OG. I promise.
Shit. Right.
Well, you're too old, bro.
Right, Barbara.
How old are you,
Because he
Val?
light skinned. Like, don't do that.
How old are you, Val?
Fight like Tank.
How old are you, Val?
How old are you? I'm much older than you, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm asking you. No, real question, though, Val.
51.
Just do TV.
Shout
I
out
like
to you,
that.
bro. I really do this shit too.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
you mean? My shit here all day. I'm hitting
know
bags. I'm in top shape all day, every day, my boy. I'm not one of these other panelists.
You hit me? My
Feel me,
God.
Val?
D1.
Shout out to everybody.
I'm gonna tell you like
Cobra
Bruce
bag
Lee
out.
said.
Want me to get the Cobra
I'm
bag
gonna
out?
tell you like Bruce Lee said, D1. Bags don't hit back.
Oh yeah? What you got? What you talking about? I'm hitting bags every day of my life. I'm
bags
in
don't
peak
hit
physical condition, my boy. I'm the wrong one to call out on this panel. That's okay. I'm the wrong one to call out on the panel, dog.
Flex on him.
You'll know next time. So I chalk it up to being an OG.
Flex on him.
Shout out to you, Val. But
I blame just
too
you,
old,
you know.
bro.
I'm gonna try to spin the block too still for later, but I just wanted to, I ain't want to like let the stream end without at least bringing up the Curmel Moton. I've been trying to have that conversation for a little bit.
Val, you get love and respect from me though, OG, for real.
Right, but I like both guys.
It's all
They're
good,
both
baby.
talented.
No doubt.
Abdullah Mason.
It's all good, baby.
I seen more
No
so
doubt.
far. Curmel
You gotta
still
come
got
get William Old School smoke though.
Yeah, very
I gotta come
skilled,
get
man.
that smoke. How old is William Old School?
Oh, he's 61. I think 60. He just turned 60 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he OG.
I give him a break. I give him a break.
Oh,
Yeah,
shout out to everybody. Smooth operator. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, Barbara D, as always. Shout out to my boxing mom and everybody in the building. But, man, I don't want to impede, man. I know some other people coming on. I know this slot. I think my good brother, the OG KQKC, is coming on.
No doubt.
So, man, again, I think, listen, we're going to try to spin the block for later. At our regular time, we'll cook for a little bit more. Y'all all welcome to come up and build with your boy. Y'all know how we do. So we can continue this a part 2 for later, man. Y'all already know, man.
For sure.
Love, peace, and blessings. Angry White Guy, Friday, 10 o'clock.
You know it. You know it. I'm busy, my God. And again, shout out to everybody that came up. Boxing with 2-4, my God. Val, what's good with it? Dragon Assassin, always good to have you in the building too, bro.
For sure.
Respect, just do, bro. I'll catch you later, bro.
You know it.
Peace.
You know it. I'm busy, my guy. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, we had some fun this morning. And I just want to say this before we get out of here. You see, it's a way to steer the pot without the fighters getting shitted on. You see, KO came up here with his great perspective and always adding to the conversation. That's why I said y'all brought the property value up with a dope conversation where people really understand that there's ways to do this shit without nobody. I gotta keep saying it. Not shit on the fighters, bro. Shit they doing is not easy. And we talking about some of the top fighters in all of the sport. I support all these dudes. I rock with them all, and that's how we gonna keep it. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it like that. Shout out to Tank. I still stand on what I said. I think him and Keyshawn would be a great fight if it could ever happen. It's a little early now. He still got more work to do, so I would go with the more proven guy in Shakur. But I don't knock neither one of the guys. Like, you know, whichever guy get the fight. Shout out to Tank, man. I can't wait to see him and Lamont Roach and who he gonna call out, because that's something he never do. So that got me interested in, you know what I mean? I think that he knows that. So that's an extra reason for people to tune in as well, because I know some people going to be waiting to see who he call out once that fight is over and done with. But with that, man, that's all I got for now, man. Another dope build in the books. You already know. That's Fat and Credit Card. Shout out to Malaza, man. Appreciate everybody that hit that super chat, cash out. We just going to keep building, man. I'll see all y'all at 4 o'clock, man. You already know.
For sure. Just do.
You already know. Appreciate you, fam. We'll be back later, y'all. Peace to the fam.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret.
Got a deep connection with the rise.
Interviews
I
to
hear.
listen
Shout
to.
out to my
Them other
rise
channels
family,
I hate,
man.
but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist
That's
the
in the
truth.
intro.
It don't take a rocket scientist to
man.
get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
The JBT is back at it again, y'all. This time, amazing raffle for the holidays. You know, replenish the pockets. Sometimes things go grim and, you know, you spend a little bit more than you anticipated, but we're here to help you out. $5 to get you in, $20 to get you in 5 times for winner takes half. Hold on. I didn't know that was the details, y'all. Hold on. Cut.
Hey, Remo.
Hey, yo, Karen, why y'all ain't let me know that the prize was winner takes half? Now, this is dope.
It's been running for some time now, silly.
Is JBT a content creators ought to get into this?
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
No.
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy.
No content creator, just JBT supporters. Sorry.
Whatever. Bye. Like I was saying, $5 to get you in 1 time, $20 to get you in 5 times. Winner takes half. You can't win if you don't play, man. Jump in the raffle. JBT Network 1 is the way you get in. Leave your name and the means of contact. And enjoy the holidays.
And y'all heard it, man. And correction, y'all, to everybody that's still listening. We ain't giving away half a bag. We giving away the whole bag. So good luck to everybody that's participating in the raffle. Shout out to the JBT fam. Anybody that cash apps $10 or more, I'm going to take it upon myself to put you in the raffle. So if you're interested, you know what to do. The raffle will end December 21st. We're going to announce a winner. We just wanted to give something back for the holidays, and that's our way to do it, from us to y'all. So we appreciate y'all, and we'll be back to later 4 o'clock. Much love. We out.